Yeah. You duh. Yeah. You duh. You down with A.I.P? Yeah, you know me. Anything is possible to create. The key on the mic, I'm the truth, no fantasy. Podcast flow, old school vibe guaranteed. A.I.P, every listener knows. Breaking barriers, smashing the foes. Convos deeper than a philosopher's prose. We planting seeds, watch how it grows. Jumped on the beat like a classic cassette. Late night talk, the vibe you won't forget. Dropping wisdom gems, the grind is set. Every story told, ain't no limits met. You open the mind, the world opens wide. On this podcast, real thoughts collide. From the cooks in the kitchen to the suits we chide. Dreams get bigger when the truth's applied. Sip on success like it's poured in a mug. Real talk, no BS, no need for a shrug. In your ear like an anthem, snug as a hug. Tune in, feel the buzz, plug after plug. A.I.P, every listener knows. Breaking barriers, smashing the foes. Convos deeper than a philosopher's prose. We planting seeds, watch how it grows. A.I.P, every listener knows. Breaking barriers, smashing the foes. Convos deeper than a philosopher's prose. We planting seeds, watch how it grows. 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 Rare. In the swamp where the secrets lay thick. Whispers in the shadows, they hit like a brick. Talking with the moon, got the stars in a twist. Truth or illusion, the facts get dismissed. Talking with conspiracy, whispers in the air. Truth in the trenches, but who really care? From the dirty south where the legends get made. Stories in the dark, watch the shadows parade. Slick tongues spin tales like a spider on a thread. Hood prophets preach knowledge while the streets stay fed. Voices echo deep where the rivers don't flow. Lost truths buried under where the cold winds blow. Heavy bass thump, got the block hypnotized. Mysteries unfold under blood red skies. Voices in the static, they creep through the scene. Street sermons spill truths, but they cut like a guillotine. Talking with conspiracy, whispers in the air. Truth in the trenches, but who really care? From the dirty south where the legends get made. Stories in the dark, watch the shadows parade.
All you ever hear about in this country is our differences. It's all they ever talk about. Politicians and the media always pushing the things that separate us, things that make us different. That's the way the ruling class operates in any society. They divide the rest of the people. They keep the lower and the middle classes fighting with each other so that they, the rich, can run off with all the fucking money. Fairly simple thing. Fairly simple thing happens to work. Anything that's different about us, you know that's what they're pushing at you. Racial differences, religious, ethnic, national backgrounds, jobs, income, education, social status, sexuality, anything they can do to keep us fighting with each other so that they can keep going to the bank.
It's a big club, and you ain't in it. You and I are not in the big club.
Keep it home, baby.
I have come here to chew bubblegum and kick ass. And I'm all out of bubblegum.
What's up, everybody? Welcome back. We got the full crew with us tonight. Little technical difficulties on Rumble. Wanted to fight with me tonight, but we made it work. Thought we weren't going to have a show tonight after the internet got messed up. But here we are. Thank God. I want to shout out to Tallahatchie. I put an email in last night, and they came today at about 3 o'clock and fixed my stuff. So
Nice.
fucking impressive.
Here we go.
Pretty impressive. We already got the Rumble chat rumbling over here. We got Mr. Mike, of the algorithm. We got Sweets, as always. We got little Johnny Boy. We got a
What
hiker.
up?
Much love to all y'all for sure. Appreciate y'all.
Heck yeah.
LJ, if you hadn't checked out Algorithm's channel, you need to check out his channel there. I think you enjoy his discussions there. Well, we should have a fun night. We got some good discussions, I think, tonight with all the crazy stuff going in the world, and um, I was going to put more in my title, but I held back. But lots of politics tonight, of course, of course. I hadn't even told y'all yet. Next week, I'm gonna say it again later on. Next week, we're going to. Um, I'm gonna say fuck politics. I want to do it, Jamie. We're going next
We're
week.
gonna do it.
Fucking ghosts, goblins, cryptids, Bigfoot. If y'all have a story, let's fucking do it. If you've seen a UFO, whatever the hell. I'm not talking, not a bit. I don't give a shit. A bomb gets dropped on DC. I'm not talking shit about politics next week. Let's have some fun and talk some shit about crazy conspiracy, fun stuff instead of all this bullshit going on in the world. But we got Fetterman over here going ham on the fucking Democrat Party. He's not happy with the far left. We got no more pennies. The last one was made today.
Now, does that mean that all prices are going to go to nickels and zeros, or is the penny still going to be in circulation? Because there are buku penny everywhere.
Well, I think that it's going to stay
So,
in circulation, but they're not going to make any more. And then what I saw, the last thing I saw on it was, to be the rounding up. So if it's to a nickel,
right.
so I guess if it's $1.03, you're gonna pay a nickel. If it's $1.02, you're gonna pay a dollar. It's they're gonna round.
I bet that shit's always up, bro.
I'll imagine even probably two is gonna round up to the fucking nickel anyway.
That's the scheme from fucking Office Space.
Oh yeah.
Don't you remember? The Bobs.
So, not political, but kind of interesting story developing. Um, have you guys heard about the tourism snipers in Sarajevo?
No, I have not heard about those.
They're saying between 1992 and 1996, during the Balkan Wars, that more than 10,000 people were killed in Sarajevo by snipers alone, and that a large portion of those people were sniper tourists that allegedly paid up to 90K to shoot civilians and an extra fee to target children. And they
Damn.
called them human safari trips to Sarajevo. So if you just want to be blown away by, evil in the world, go ahead and Google that news story. I think ABC, or I don't remember who shared this story earlier today. Anyway, yeah, good times. Dom Luker's got it up on Twitter right now. He's got a video with it. Pretty interesting, man. You know,
I bet.
Makes you think some of these movies where you see where these people get dropped off on this rich billionaire's island and they get hunted, maybe is just real.
I again, they tell us the truth in the movies. They actually do. I wouldn't doubt it. We've seen so many on it. it's had to happen sometime. Somewhere they got an idea for it. And hell, if they didn't have an idea and they watched the movie, there's going to be some evil motherfuckers that are going to turn around and go, that would be a fun thing. We can go get some veterans and the homeless veterans and stick them on an island and hunt them poor bastards, you know.
Right.
There's some evil fucking people out there.
There are, you know.
Crazy, crazy stuff. What was the first video I wanted to show tonight? So crazy with all the stuff with the shutdown and everything. There's a big divide in the Democrat Party right now. If you believe it,
Their silos are breaking. You know what I mean? Talked about it before. They've got all their different little silos, and their silos are starting to break. You know, they can't control the mass like that anymore. So, yeah, I don't know.
we might just see like this right here. You see the getting ready in Mexico down here, Mexico City.
Getting ready for what?
Potential protests. They just putting up. They're like, fuck it, we're putting metal walls up.
What the fuck is going on down there?
People are protesting. Yeah, a little bitty little welder over there.
What are they protesting there?
How? Because they how the president continues, you know, protection of drug cartels and stuff. You know, she's even, you know, on record talking about, you know, it's, you know, we can't go against the drug cartels. Those are people too, so we can't, you know, try to round them up and victimize these poor fucking people.
Isn't it the president in Ecuador? Isn't that where they ended all that MS-13? Or Nicaragua? One of those countries down there.
That's
El
Mexico,
Salvador. Right? El Salvador.
Yeah, El Salvador sent everybody. That was the one that was like, hell, why would I bring people back?
Right. Yeah, good times, man. Good.
What's up, Monique? What's up, Jason Barker and Carl? Glad to see y'all here. Glad we got this thing working. Glad I got my internet working. Where's my... Play this real quick. I was just talking about Fetterman.
Of both the left and the right. As a connoisseur, I can confirm that the most poisonous, the bitterest, is from the far left. That is pretty remarkable to hear you say that as an elected Democrat.
I'm so tired of seeing this dude in a hoodie.
He didn't give shit, man.
No. You know, it's just been my personal experience on this thing. And when I asked my digital team, I said, you know, we're on all the platforms. You know, really, what's kind of the harshest? What's kind of the most personal? And the answer was immediate. He said, "Oh, blue sky. It's blue sky." And the difference is, I mean, the right would say really rough things and names. You know, some names I won't repeat on TV, but the on the left, it was like they want me to die, or that we're cheering for your next stroke, or that's terrible that depression won. Why couldn't it depression won? And I hope your kids find you. I mean, they even have like the graphic, a GIF where they have like a stroke, in your head, cheering at that. Yeah, and they said that. I remember one. They claimed, "Oh, the doctor let us down, and why did they have to save his life?" I mean, just really like. I just can't imagine. People are wishing, I wish he dies, or I want him to die, literally cheering for a stroke. And I don't know what the kind of a place where that comes from. I mean, that's much different than just calling me a name. And that's really been consistent, in that community online.
I didn't mean to do that. But yeah, that's crazy. I mean, he's right, though. I mean, the more you see, the more more on the right will tell people, call people names a little bit, and and then now the extreme fucking left, they're just die to everybody and die their own party and die. They're they've been fighting inter-party for a while. We've seen that when they're protesting the DNC fucking last year.
So just real quick, everybody just start typing in this phrase and then tell me what the first suggestion is when you type it in on Google. Is Mexican, and then begin to type president. If you even need to do that, tell me what the first. Can anybody tell me what? Cheers, by the way. What the first suggestion is?
Yeah, I see it. I'm concerned to say it.
Oh shit!
It's fucking hilarious. Everybody in the chat, just do it for yourself. And then we want
it's not about it ain't about a little nation in the middle of the desert, is it?
Yeah,
but she is.
That's right, Lebanon.
It's amazing though. Like Ian Carroll always talking about, it's amazing. I have to talk about it every day. Like this little bitty country is no bigger than New Jersey in the middle of the desert. Has so much going on.
What's funny is I didn't know that shit. I kind of remember seeing a meme and I was like, you know what? I think she like outlawed memes of herself that like showed her with a big nose, Hell, I'm Irish. Look at this big nose, this big Irish nose. Motherfucker, y'all ain't the only one with. But anyway, so I remembered that. And I guess evidently now if you type is Mexican P, it's going to fill out the rest of the phrase for you. Is the Mexican president Jewish? Indeed, oddly enough.
It's crazy, ain't it?
Yeah. There's a lot of South American presidents that are, in fact. What's that big-haired, crazy...
see, but I'm still having a hard time with this. I'm still having a hard time with this. So, God, I'm going to say something horrible. It's coming.
No, you never.
I don't mean
Jamie.
to, but
never, Jamie.
If you're Jewish, are you a race or a religion? You know what I mean? Are you? Because listen, I'm going to tell you. I know this guy in Memphis that out of nowhere dedicated, apparently he says, his life to being Jewish and now claims to be Jewish, but he wasn't born in the Middle East. His family is whiter and more cornbread white than I am. You know what I mean? But he's allowed to be Jewish and claim all the victimization from that. God, I said it, didn't I? But I just
nigga, you Scottish. When they come for you, all you do is just go back to being Scottish and shit. That's all you got to do. You can be like, "Oh, fuck that shit, man. I'm from Ohio, man. I ain't from Tel Aviv." You just go back. There is an ethnic and a religious distinction that needs to be nuanced. Yes, you got your finger over the target there. The most interesting thing to me is, and if you read back, there was this thing called the dispersion or the diaspora. And my personal belief is I think history and different evidence has shown like evidence of Jews being scattered all over the world in little pockets here and there and everywhere. There was 12 tribes, right? And but you got these people that are from Europe. The term they like to use, self-used term, is Ashkenazi. Which is a Yiddish word for Germany, if you look that up. Ashkenazi, Ashkenazi. It has the word Nazi at the end of it, ironically, interestingly. But these people are European. They're not Semitic, I would like to point out. Now, they claim to have this, Semitic ancestry, but of course they own all the 23andMe's and shit, like just flat out. So, and they
you
control.
cannot get DNA test over there.
That shit's funny money, right? That's funny money. They strange with the change when it comes to that shit. So I don't know, bro. I don't trust none of it, man. I don't trust none of our history, none of the things we've been taught, especially the things that we were taught the loudest. They were the loudest about the Holocaust and World War II. That was the loudest fucking lectures you ever had in school. It's the loudest lectures you ever have on TV. But the world is waking up. You know what I'm saying? I mean, is
absolutely.
Mexican per you fill in the rest.
Oh, for sure. The world is more and more people are seeing it, and that's why they're. That's why right now, and that Honey's got using the government, and like I say, when we talk about 99, well, all the time when we talk about people, when we talk about Israel, we're talking about the government. We're not talking to people. The government is the one that Nahanu, they're giving all these people $7,000 a damn this, or paying these people, try to get them before they can get, and they still don't have the youth popularity. They don't have what they thought they should have. They're trying to, more and more people are seeing like, wait a minute, this don't even make sense.
Pardon me.
And then as stuff like the USS Liberty comes out, and more and more people actually find out some of the stuff that's the only nation in the world who has has attacked us and never been dealt with.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I mean,
to
be fair, I'm sure we sanctioned that.
they might have, or they just didn't give crap. They didn't care. No big
you can't
deal.
Find them anymore.
We can't mess up our we can't mess up our biggest ally. And I seen something the other day, and speaking of that, talking about our biggest ally. Do you know
you're talking about
that we have
Canada,
no
right?
contract? A lot of nations have, hey, we're if a lot of with the United Nations, we're not blah blah blah. We have no contract with them as an ally. Just a one-on-one. We have there's nothing, like, hey, we come around, and just like the Middle East and all that, there was no Israeli soldiers sitting in Iraq when our guys were getting hurt. There was none of them in Afghanistan. Other nations was there.
Yeah.
Right.
But we pay for their health care, where they got free health care because we pay for it, and they got free all kinds of shit because we as a government of the United States give it to them.
Here's the thing. That was an anti-Semitic remark about the IDF not participating in these wars that we fight on behalf of our greatest ally. That was anti-Semitic, but we're going to let it fly tonight because
just
we're
tonight.
Tomorrow, we're all in a good mood.
So wait a minute. I'm just going to interrupt you and say, but they were involved, because if I'm not mistaken, they supplied munitions and, I mean, didn't they basically, aren't they funding kind of Hamas and like some of these terrorist groups? And isn't that the idea behind it? Like, to keep their region in turmoil? Like, am I wrong here? Am I throwing out of left field?
They might have funded the other side there, and
by deception wage war. No, what?
And
lies,
they actually did
statecraft
you see
and
that?
subterfuge.
Oh, where's it at? Where's that? I got it right here. This lady is going off on Netanyahu. Let's see, I know I got it. Oh, here it is right here. Check this out. Speaking of all this fine group of government over here that's no bigger than New Jersey.
אני מאשימה אותך, בנימין נתניהו. מאשימה אותך בטבח 7 באוקטובר. האסון הגדול ביותר שידעה המדינה קרה במשמרתך. גם אם אתה ישן עם מצפון נקי, לא נשכח לך, נזעק את ההפקרה, תקום ועדת חקירה ממלכתית. אני מאשימה אותך, בנימין נתניהו, במימון החמאס, בבניית הטרור, ועצימת העיניים, האיום הקיומי עלינו. בהפקרת ביטחון המדינה ביטחון הוא לא אינסטרומנט פוליטי, שמעת? הוא מעל הכל. אני מאשימה אותך, נתניהו, הפכת את הציבור העובד והמשרת לחמורו של משיח. יצרת את ברית ההשתמטות והסיפוח. גבורת הלוחמים נעלמה מעיניך, אבל לא מעינינו. היא האור שאיתו נבנה מחדש. אני מאשימה אותך, נתניהו. השחיתות האישית שלך הפכה למכת מדינה. כל מושחת הופך שותף. ככל שיש לך תיק יותר גדול על מישהו, הוא יותר נוח לך. משפט של איש אחד לקח מדינה שלמה כבת ערובה. אני מאשימה אותך, נתניהו, כי שכחת מה זה להיות יהודי. טראמפ החזיר חטופים במקומך, בזמן שאתה, בלי חשומה, התעסקת בלרתום אותו לחנינה. עשרות חטופים נרצחו ונהרגו בשבי, כשאתה לא קיימת את מצוות פדיון שבויים. חסר מצפון ובלי אלוהים. אני מאשימה אותך, נתניהו, הגזענות תמיד שירתה אותך. קראת אותנו מבפנים. הפכת חצי עם לאויב. אז נתניהו, אני המרוקאית, המסורתית ממגדל העמק אומרת לך, אנחנו נשבור את החומות שבנית. אנחנו ננקה את הרעל ששפכת פה 30 שנה. אנחנו נחזור להיות חברה מאוחדת. אני מאשימה אותך, נתניהו, רוצחים פה אזרחים כאילו הם אבק אדם. משילות, עלק. כשהליכוד מתנהל כמו ארגון פשע, ארגוני הפשיעה מרימים ראש. אני מאשימה אותך, נתניהו, כן, בהקרבת החיים עצמם. אנשים גמורים תחת המציאות הכלכלית. לא יודעים איך להיכנס לסופר ולשלם חשבונות. הכל פה הפך יקר. רק החיים תחתיך הפכו לזולים עד כאב.
I wonder if she's missing yet.
I wondered the same thing too.
Wow.
And the hiker, to answer your question on why they wanted the Liberty sunk is because it was during the 7-Day War with Egypt, and they wanted to sink the U.S. ship, and blame it on Egypt, so U.S. would retaliate against Egypt and take care of their business for them, so they didn't have to do it. But then when they ran out of ammunition, ran out of bullets, and the ship still wouldn't not sink, they had to backtrack, and they had to put everything hush on all the members and all kinds of fucked up shit. But yeah.
Yeah. Algorithm is saying there's LBJ tapes. I was trying to find them the other day and couldn't find them, but there's LBJ tapes. He was like, I want that goddamn boat at the bottom of the ocean. They couldn't sink it. They fucking tried their hardest and could not sink it.
They did. They
right. And so they had to fucking threaten everybody with court-martial. I think McGonagall was like the fucking captain, and they threatened court-martial all those boys that they didn't keep quiet about that incident for a long time and everything. But which, you know, if you read Behold a Pale Horse in the intro, Bill writes that his awakening was when he was a Navy man and saw a craft come out of the ocean water and fucking jet off. And he went and told his superiors, and they were like, do you want to spend a couple years in the brig, boy? You want to make another statement? And he's like, sir, I didn't see shit, sir. And he's like, you're going places, private, get back to work. And that was his moment of realizing what the fuck, you know. But yeah, the military, man, it's a rough thing because you want to be patriotic, you want to love your nation, you want to support the boys that ostensibly are supposed to be protecting us, you know, protecting this republic from foreign threats. That's the purpose. But, you know, when they are, and really they are victims, they are used as a tool of these other conspiracies, the plans of rich and powerful, corrupt men that have breathed together conspiracies. And that's the fucking core of a conspiracy, is when a couple of crooked motherfuckers get together and say, let's do this and fuck off these folks and steal this and take this and cop that and fucking divide this and fuck everyone else. And that's what it is. And that's why we do what we do, to call it out and to follow the thread. But the oldest trick in the book, the false flag. the fucking false flag, right?
For sure. We've
Right.
seen it over and over again, over and over again. We know for sure it happened for Vietnam and Tompkins Gate, because of declassified stuff. Pearl Harbor, we pretty much understood that it was you know, they knew that they had intel that it was coming. They allowed it to happen
Yeah.
because they wanted
All
to be able to go. It's all they wanted to do.
hundreds of coups under the guise of color revolution, organic grassroots color revolution in all these countries that they want control of, where they want to prop up a leader that's friendly to our interests. All the nations that don't want to be under the usury system of the New World fucking fiat currency tyrants, the banksters. What's all this news though, boys? Like 50-year mortgages, no more pennies, some other credit changes on some shit. It's like that shit's weird, bro. It's like they're prepping for an
50
event, a
years.
bad event, bro. What are you guys concerned about the economic future, bro? There's some weird shit afoot. I don't know. What do you think?
Yeah, I mean, we get they're pushing for the digital currency. They're pushing for I got where Trump was talking about it just the other day. I had another video pulled up, but yeah, he was reacting. We need to go through a new way of doing business with the money.
Fuck, just the other day he was like saying we'll never do it. Like we'll never have a CBDC, a central bank. He's like, I will never allow it. I mean, it could have been a fucking AI generated clip I saw, but I swear I watched the man say it. We will not have a central bank digital
He's
currency.
crawled at it on a bunch of shit, and we know that. And we've been calling him out on it. Yeah, Trump said the current financial system is outdated and will be replaced with a crypto-based one.
Man,
our entire system will go on chain, and you got
not fucking
BlackRock talking
outdated,
about. Then BlackRock
money
is
printing.
talking about it all, like talking about we're going to go digital currency. We're going to put all this. It's a way. I've seen a bunch of people talk about it, and it's a way they could turn around, like especially for the U.S. They could digital currency, and they could turn around and hell, they can pay off their debt pretty quick. Boop, boop, boop. Get a few little numbers. Boom, we are debt free.
What is that? I mean, like, it's all fake. How do you do that? Like, how does that work? You know what I mean?
Because the thing about it is with our financial system, it's been fake for a long time, especially since the Federal Reserve
House of fucking cards, man.
It's one of them things. Then people say we got to pay off our debt, or everything. We can never pay off our debt. There's not enough money in the world to pay off the debt because that's the way the fractional banking system works. If you took the system all the way back to zero, and then borrowed money, $100, where would you pay? Where would $100, where would the interest go from? There's no money there to do it. There's no way. Local banks you can do like 10 times more. Big banks is even 100 times more. I forget what the exact number, but fractional banking,
Fractional reserve lending, yeah, for sure. If you want to deep dive the specs on that, fractional reserve lending. Talk about a fucking pyramid scheme.
Oh yeah, I mean, there's no way we could ever pay off the debt. Like, I heard somebody say, "Well, I'd rather see them pay off the money or whatever, or not give out $2,000 to, low class, middle class." They're just doing that for we spend a bunch because they know if they give that money out right now, which people will turn around and use it and spend it and buy Christmas presents with it, and that way it'll look good on the economy. But we should use it. I've seen people say we should use it to pay off the debt. Man, they ain't gonna fucking do it,
bro. We ain't gonna do that.
You're never gonna pay off the fucking debt. I'd rather have the money in my pocket and go buy fucking shit I need and take care of family, and they'll be okay. No money laundry somewhere else and turn around and get money. They're good.
Destroyed in an hour. The merchants will weep for their great losses. the fucking thing will pop and it's going to be a lot of loss. Think about how much loss must take place when everything is devalued. All your digital dollars are devalued. I'm going to tell you what real valuable wealth is. It's like the plot of dirt that you plant your ass on and that you know what I'm saying, that you call home, like it's your pile of sticks, man, and your chimney, bro. That's your wealth, your tools, your hands, your skills, a few things to maybe like, protect yourself and feed yourself and clean water for yourself and heal wounds for yourself. Like all that self-sufficiency shit, that's wealth, bro, moving forward. Because this shit's going to collapse. If you go back and look at modern monetary theory and look that up, modern monetary theory, MMT, that's the root of this fucking evil. And it's this nonsense, retarded, liberal, communist economic theory that if you just fucking print money for goddamn ever, you can't lose. And like on paper, that don't sound bad. But Thatcher once said the problem with, socialism is eventually you run out of other people's money. And that's kind of the problem. But, it's an absurd amount of money, like you guys pointed out. I think the design always was, though, eventually. And I think now it looks like, I don't know, it could just be a scramble, but it looks like a drill. It looks like they're moving and there's things happening. And I've long expected, man, I don't have much going on in like the world of like savings and stuff and like 401k. For the people that do, I am nervous for them. I've talked to people I'm close to that do have some bread in that realm, you know what I'm saying, who are also awake, and they're nervous as a motherfucker.
The bubble's coming.
That their bread is caught up in this system, but because this system, bro, this endless printing of money, this fiat currency, there's China and others talking about trading on, other currencies for oil. They're like, yeah, fuck the fucking petrodollar system. That's not really on paper. And I mean, they've been flirting with that. We look weak. And here at home, shit is still expensive. And they're talking about 50-year mortgages and shit and like low, like trying to make the payments look low, but you're a slave forever. That shit does not look enticing to me, bro.
You get a house at 40
Dude.
years old. You turn around, you'll be 90 years old when it's paid off.
And I'm not placing none of this at Trump's feet, but he's just as big of a spender. They all are big spenders. They just can't seem to not spend trillions of dollars every session. I just don't understand it. They're north of 40 trillion. Like, and that's just a conservative number. That's just like federal. That doesn't even count fucking state, like personal civilian debt. Fucking like doesn't count all other forms of debt. It's wild. The whole thing's fucked. And then there's people that count your debt as their asset, right? They're like, well, fucking these assholes owe me $90 trillion, so I'm a 90 trillionaire. That's why there's going to be weeping when it collapses, because it's like, I'm supposed to have all these trillions, and other people, where are my millions? Bitch, you got a house and some trucks. That's what you got, because the banks are done and all that shit evaporated because it was fake. Dummy.
And
that's what's ahead.
And I agree with Mike. We need to learn, like the barter system, and for sure. I mean, you be able to, trade, like you said, if you have skills, everybody has a skill, something that you can turn around and, if you don't, you need to get some. You need to learn some skills up pretty quick, because, for the ones who can do different things, and hell, I say like, Dave come over here today to help me with my ceiling. We're doing a bartering thing. Hey, here's some stuff. Here's this, that, back and forth. I'll help him. That's what you're supposed to be able to do, and go around and, if you need to be able to do that kind of thing, where you can turn around and have a connection with some folks that you can turn around. Hey, I help you. You help me. I can't do this, but you can do that. And you can't do this, but I can do that. And you.
Think about the lifeboat.
Yeah,
who you want in your lifeboat.
Yeah, because when when shit hits the fan, and if we're gonna get in the and everybody gonna move to these little, like the Walking Dead, they got the little community right here. If you don't know how to do fucking shit but utter eat and run your fucking mouth, they're gonna throw you out there to the fucking zombies and let you get eat. And for the ones that can do something, that can woodwork or weld or kind of contribute to the community, They're the ones that they're going to keep. Hey, yeah, we want you in here. You're a good, you're good help. You can't do shit but run your mouth and talk
I'm about as friendly as I
sideways.
can be in a fucked up society, but I'm approximately one red cunt hair away from being a fucking savage. Like society get much worse if the power goes off and shit gets all crazy and shitty. EBT don't hit, motherfuckers are robbing and shit, bro. I swear to God, I'm clicking all that friendly shit directly off. In the end times when the fucking when it is Walking Dead style, bro, the friendly shit's over with, man. It's absolutely like killer. But you have to turn into a monster to not be eaten by monsters. That just is what it is. And
Right.
those that are with you will be under that protection and under that authority. And those that like us, we're bros and we have other bros and like whoever you happen to link with, be blessed and fortunate enough to be able to link with when shit collapses in a bad way. But you know what I mean? Like, yeah, you should consider those things and think about it. And you know, if you're a lady, arm yourself, train yourself. Don't be dependent on a man, but also don't be ignorant that you think you don't need a man around. You need a man around because men are, you know, fuck, man. Men are terrible creatures. What do they say? If you think a strong man is capable of terrible things, wait do you see what a weak man's capable of? So be around a strong man, and and around a crew, and be thinking about things. Don't always. This is a rarity. This society we live in right now, it's like an exception to the rule. Most of the planet, for most of history, has lived in a much shittier, more war torn, more savage fashion. We are a small group of people in a small group of time that has lived fucking high on the hog, if you feel what I'm saying. We've been living high on the hog, and as they say, good times make soft men. Soft men make hard times. And hard times make hard men, and we're entering into those hard times, and it's creating hard men. But you know, a normal season's 3 months. I think these things last generations, brothers. But
Absolutely. You know, so be aware, be prepared. Uh, get you some food. Got to get them buckets, whatever, them 5 gallon buckets. Where you see, order. Some of them. I mean, it's good to have it anyway. Like you don't have to go. Like I tell, we say it all the time, and I've said it a bunch of times, but you don't have to be like full blown prepper. Got a basement full of 6-month-old eggs and stuff like that. But you know, shit happens. You know, bad weather happens, tornadoes happen, hurricanes happen.
You never know.
It's good to have something on hand. I got some of them buckets. With all kinds of different pills and shit. It's some canned goods. Shit gets sideways. If it's out of date or not, shit, you'll be eating them damn old
Yeah,
raviolis.
I'm eating it, bro. I am eating it. I do not care. I do not care.
Wally, I just seen in the chat. I'm just kind of glancing at the chat. Wally, there's a way you can. What do you do? I seen it a long time ago. I've been looking at this stuff for a long, long time. But there's a way you can preserve eggs and they'll last for months. But I don't remember exactly. You had to look that up. But you can
don't fucking wash them when they come out of the chicken's ass.
really.
I'm sorry, duct. It's a duct.
Good God.
It's a duct. So when the egg comes out of the duct, it comes out with a protective coating, and you don't want to wash that off. Because when you do, you expose. It's a membrane. It's a mucous membrane, and it protects the egg, and you can keep it on the counter. I'm not making this up. Read a fucking book, you guys.
Yeah.
I read a bunch of books on chickens. I love chickens, but yeah, that's one way. What's another way to preserve them for?
Jason Barker agrees with you. He said, "Don't wash your eggs." It's what they call bloom on them.
Bloom. That's right. Bloom. Fucking A right, man. I love fucking smart people in the chat. That's awesome.
Oh yeah, that's
I
what
forgot
I love. I love about our chat. We get some smart ass fucking people in our chat. Water glassing. What Indy said that.
We're bartering right now on this fucking nice piece of scalp right here. Bruh must be indigenous, eyeballing my scalp and such. But I will. It is for trade. We'll talk more about it privately in the DMs. But
Yeah. Damn it, boy.
fuck, I was born the wrong century. You should have put me here in 1760. Yeah, at 15 years old, I'd have been 30 up there in the First Continental Congress talking about why the fuck is weed illegal? We're already starting off on the wrong foot. What's up with these lifetime appointed judges? Get rid of that shit. I'm with you, Thomas Jefferson. You're smart.
Well, you know, the Declaration of Independence was written on hemp.
On hemp.
That's right. Central bank, bitch, get the fuck out of it.
Well, they're talking about trying to ban some forms of hemp right now.
I did see that.
And me and Ricky were actually talking about this right before the podcast. What they're talking about doing is regulating the Delta 8, Delta 9, Delta 10 shit, you know, that you see all the gummies and vapes and drinks.
Yeah.
And I got to tell you, right, as a supporter of marijuana, and I do believe that it should be legal across the state, across the country, I do not believe that items like this should be sold in gas stations, you know, because it does allow to kids using it. I think that as well, more than anything, is I question sometimes the chemicals that are actually in this stuff. You know, it's not a true THC derivative. So what are they using? You know what I mean? Because back in the day when they used to sell that spice shit, you know, and that store bought marijuana, bro, let me tell you, I got a hold of that one time and was like, holy shit, never again. Like, what the hell are these people doing? You know? Yeah.
Yeah, I had people, you know, especially like, you know, even like the lotions and all that kind of stuff. You know, people are like, well, what's actually into some of this stuff? You know, and you know they put weird shit and everything else, and get people hooked on stuff. It could be, you know, it could possibility be for sure. It'd be something, and put whatever they want to in there. You know, if it's not really regulated like it, you know, other things are.
Right.
I've heard people swear that they've smoked this gas station weed and it's just like normal weed, but I've never, and I've read up on it, and I've never received a satisfying explanation for how that could be true. And so I'm with you guys. Like, what is it? Like, is this a spice situation where there's some sort of legal dance? What'll happen though is all these manufacturers, because it's legal language, they've got a whole bracket of chemicals that they're getting ready to outlaw if the government is on their, if they've sent it to the lab and they're like, hey, this stuff has this in it. And all these manufacturers are just going to be ready to leap to something else and keep it on the shelf unless they approach the legislation in a way that's like, hey, you can't sell buds of any fucking thing organically grown, flowered, you know, of any kind, you know, unless they do something like that, which I would be with that because I'm a dispensary supporter. I think you should have to go in, you know, in Missouri, you go in and it's a recreational state. In Mississippi, I have my medical card and it's highly regulated. And even though I'm not big on government regulation, if you know, that's one of those things. I'll take it if it means that, you know, we're gonna. I think they should lighten up some and allow other people to get into the game. They kind of regulate who's allowed to even be in the industry, which is kind of a good old boy. But anyway.
Oh yeah, they want to regulate anything they can, and you know. But I've seen algorithms said that, you know, that 85% of hemp farms will be, you know, I've seen that too. They're talking about a lot of the hemp farms, especially in Kentucky, was going to get hurt and maybe shut down with the legislation they're trying to push into to open the government back up. You know, and it's crazy. It's like, again, like, why are you fucking with the hemp again?
Right.
You know, they did it. The lumber industry and the oil industry did it back, back early 1900s.
Hemp is not cannabis, though. It's like a
It's
different thing, right? It's
it's
distinct.
absolutely a different thing.
Okay, all right. To be
and
clear, yeah, right.
the lumber industry is not. They push against it because you can take a acre of hemp and an acre of trees, and then you can turn around and grow so much more. And in the time frame, you can get so much more yield out of that hemp, acre than you can any kind you can with trees. It takes too damn long for them to grow.
Now you're knocking on something.
So the lumber industry back in the early 1900s, their turnaround sure enough was sitting there, but back in history, like hemp fibers was in the ropes, all in the ships that sailed all the seas and stuff like that. All the ropes were made out of hemp.
Right.
All the paper, parchments and stuff like that was made out of hemp. Like I said, the Declaration of Independence is fucking made out of hemp.
If something is
Ford
good,
made a hemp
cheap,
car.
natural, healthy, cheap, man, the government and almost everything could be that, but the government hates that, and big industry hates that, and so big industry goes to big government and says, "Hey, make this shit illegal." And big government's like, well, we're going to regulate the shit you're doing and take a big chunk. And they're like, bet, shake hands. And there's a conspiracy in and of itself. We don't have a free market. Somebody in this very chat a couple weeks ago said, what was the quote? I fucking wrote it down. Corporatism is capitalism without free enterprise. Corporatism is what we have, not capitalism. Corporatism is capitalism without free enterprise. So you have like an arrangement. But yeah, imagine something that grows plentifully is super fucking useful. Yeah, the government doesn't want you to have that. They want you to buy this expensive bullshit over here.
No, because they got all the big the
a cure for cancer.
And
no,
dude, the lobbyists, the super lobbyists and stuff like that. They got to turn around and got so much money in the PACs and stuff like that. It's like the government coming back open. You can see. Because they wanted to give so much money to the insurance company, like here's you a check for billions. We see, you could tell who was like. That's why they were so adamant about keeping the government shut down unless they put it in there. Because hell, that's what their bosses, the lobbyists, were telling them to do. That the insurance company lobbyists were saying, hey, you better get this put in. You better get this done, or we're going to cut off your little paycheck we give you, and you won't be. And they tried their best, So it's the fucking lobbyists are absolutely the fucking worst human beings fucking face of earth.
I agree. What's that lobby group? Not registered as a foreign agent.
A.P.A.C.
This is full
A-I-P-A-C. It's like, oh my God, I didn't realize that people might think we're part of APAC, like A.I.P. I.C. Bro.
Yeah, I haven't seen my $7,000 check every week, every time we show. So I don't know why. I haven't seen it yet, though. Let me play this video while I got it pulled up here. Everybody's seeing it like, what in the hell is this? It was talking about like kind of what we were talking about. I had already had it saved. It was kind of cool part about people building communities and stuff. And I've talked to people out there years ago. A bunch of friends of mine, we all got together and we're talking about it.
These 5 families are about to start their own off-grid family compounds. You're going to want to do the same thing. They are leaving the cities behind to start their very own fully off-grid homesteads where they will grow their own food and finally be free. Right now, they're touring their brand new 5 to 10 acre parcels where they will each have their own multi-generational compounds and their very own micro farms. But here's the problem. They've never farmed before and they've never lived off-grid. So how could they possibly turn this into a fully operational and profitable homestead? Well, they bought an off-grid parcel of land with A.P.A.C. A.P.A.C. helps families escape the system by getting them onto their very own off-grid parcels of land equipped with fully regenerative microfarms we call ranchizes. The ranchise is a 100% done-for-you microfarm that comes with everything families need to have food security and a profitable farm. Each ranchise is customizable to their family needs and includes cows, pigs, chickens, and sheep. With the ranchise, they also get a hand-selected team of ranch hands who are going to farm the land for them, handle and package all the food, and even take the surplus food to market. They'll be able to feed their family year-round and have a profitable microfarm without having to know anything about farming. So in as little as 1 year, these families are going from the busy city life to freedom on their off-grid family compound. When you want a house in the city, you go mainstream. But when you want multi-generational wealth and food security, you come to Axe. This is the future. This is Axe. Comment freedom to visit one of our properties and secure your family compound.
I don't know about going through. I don't recommend saying going through them because I've seen some of the comments and stuff, but just the idea of it, of having that kind of thing, having that kind of, if you get a few groups of people together and have a family come together, like, all right, let's go together, let's pull our stuff together, let's get a big old, spot, and you don't have to have a huge spot. Truly, I was watching a video on YouTube just the other night. This lady has an eighth of an acre spot where she gardens and she feeds her whole family all year long. Just how smart she does it and everything. How she got everything. Some raised beds with corn and everything. She grows a little bit of everything in there. It's pretty amazing. I will try to do some of that next year. Start working on some of that. Getting a little spot ready. Grow a little bit here and there. At least get me some watermelons and potatoes. If I got watermelons and potatoes, hell, I can survive. Fuck it.
Man, dude, you can do a lot of potatoes, man.
Yeah. My Irish blood for sure. Guaranteed I got to have potatoes.
You can grow a shit ton. They're dummy proof. There's a lot of creative ways to grow them above ground in like burlap sacks, or you can grow them in stacks of pallets that you put dirt in, and they'll just grow in any fucking thing. And then you just unstack that shit, and you don't have to dig in the dirt for them. You just dump your sack out, and they'll. I had potatoes grow this year that I didn't plant. That they were potatoes I didn't collect last year, and they just stayed in the fucking ground. They grew more potatoes this year. So like they are a badass plant to get going in your homestead, man, because they'll keep you alive for real. I'm gonna tell you what will not keep you alive: fucking tomatoes and fucking bell peppers and watermelons. That shit's fun to grow and everything, but yeah, I've learned now that I got to up my potato game because it was weak this year, and I was like, next year I'm coming strong on the potatoes, bro, and carrots. Real talk.
Yeah, they got you can actually take tires and you can plant potatoes in the tires and everything.
Yeah,
as they kind of grow up, you can dump it over and they'll come right out.
The only thing about tires is paint it white because the sun will cook that motherfucker. If it's black rubber, it'll cook the fuck out of it. Now it'll kill your shit. So you got to paint it white to reflect the sun. So I learned that the hard way as well.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna use that. I got that big tractor tire. I'm gonna plant me a garden. One of my gardens in it. I remember my great grandma, she had a bunch of little gardens with tires and stuff back in the day. So I figured, hell, one of them big tractor tires, hell, fill that full of fucking dirt. That'll be good. Then I'm gonna build me some other gardens, but yeah, it's try to plant a little bit. I know my mom, she plants a little bit every year, or peppers, and she got a blueberry fucking tree. That thing, it does good in their acidic ground. She got a bunch of pine trees and stuff, and that damn thing's huge. It's like fucking 10 foot tall. It's a blueberry bush, but it's 10 foot fucking tall for real. And
it's probably 15 years old.
It's old. She's had it for a long time, and she always just gets the
awesome
blueberries off the bottom, and then like she's like she don't even care. She's like, I ain't getting on a ladder to get them other ones. So like the birds can have the other ones.
That's awesome.
Birds eat the top part, and she takes the bottom and makes, whatever, cobblers and all kinds of shit with it.
That's awesome.
Yeah, we were talking about, me and Dave were talking about it today. I was like, I want to plant blackberries and have all kinds of berries and stuff like that too. Just have them, stuff I don't have to work on though. You just plant them and let them grow. And
carrots.
I'll give you some fucking free plants next year. In the spring when I get some growth, I'll tuck the tip of it into a pot of dirt. It's some people call it air layering, but it's just that's how they grow. So when a little new shoot grows up, I'll put it in a piece of dirt and a cup of dirt and put a rock on it, and a month later I'll clip that motherfucker and bring it to you, and you have a plant. And I'll
Yeah,
bring you a
yeah,
couple like
appreciate it.
that, and you can put them motherfucker where it's free. That's how it's proper. It's a easy propagation method instead of paying $20 a pop at the spot. So
Oh yeah.
hell yeah, I got you on a few blackberry plants, 2 or 3 blackberry plants in the springtime, bro.
I need to go by my old one of the old work. They had a little bit of everything. Uh they had they had blackberries, they had dewberries, and they had muscadine, and they had a little bit, which I know a lot of people take that muscadine, make that wine and stuff.
Ask your mom how to
That's
propagate blueberries. I think it's cold weather hardwood cuttings or something. But ask her if she knows how. I got one in back, but I'd love to get some more or know how to get them. Take some off my tree, uh, but
I
bring
know she
some of
knows.
those
She knows
too.
all that stuff. Mom's been doing gardens my whole life, and
I think
um,
blueberries are more particular, so I'd like to hear someone like with her experience because they're kind of particular. Specific now.
I know they're it's real planted real close to a bunch of pine trees and like that acidic
The
soil. It
acidic.
really it does like the acidic soil. It seems to that one there. 'Cause they've had another one planted on the other side, kind of farther away, and it didn't grow as big. But that
Hmm.
son bitch that's 10 foot from them pine trees is
Yeah.
fucking 10 foot tall and like 8 foot wide.
Very nice. Very nice. Uh, Last year I gave mine some acidic fertilizer in the fall, and then I gave it early spring this year a second handful, just twice a year. And this year I probably got a gallon milk jug full of blueberries this year, which is a lot for my bush. You know what I'm saying? For my humble bush,
That ain't bad though. No, that's good.
about a milk jug. So like I, I can picture your mama's. I can see her having a couple 5 gallon buckets full. Just
Oh yeah.
tons.
I mean, if she picked them all, like yeah, for sure, she would have.
That's
She would
awesome.
have freezer full fucking blueberries. She already has a bunch of them, and like if she actually picked them all, she would have. It'd be ridiculous.
I know we would
She
never
would know what
do
to do with
this,
all.
but we would never do this. But it would be cool to like make a run of like blueberry brandy or something like that. Anyway,
Shoot, a friend of mine used to make. I got a friend of mine. He takes anything and he'll turn into wine. He he did white
oh,
peaches and
that
stuff one
sounds
time,
fire.
and yeah, and he made it. One of the guys I worked with, and he was another guy I worked with. He turned around, he said, "Here's all these peaches." So he brought him a bunch of big old box of fucking peaches, and he made some wine and brought it back. He said it was really good. I never tried it, nothing like that, but they said it was really good. I know that muscadine wine, that shit's fucking. It smells like Jack Daniels. And I seen a friend of mine who was like 400 pounds, 350, big guy, big country dude. And I seen him slumping his damn couch one day, sipping on a big old tall glass of muscadine wine. He just kind of kept on, and his voice got a little quieter and deeper, and it funny as hell watching that big sucker get drunk as hell. My buddy's dad, he just kind of it was I don't know it's an old hard to explain, but
Wrecked.
it was foobar absolute.
It happens. Happens to
Man,
the
he just
best of
sitting there
us.
on the couch watching TV, and me and his son were talking shit and whatever, and then next time I turned around, I seen him. He kind of slid a little deeper in that couch, and yeah, he was fucked
Done.
up. He wasn't getting up. He was
We
not
can
getting up.
That's funny.
we can take some of those posts you got, Ricky, and some of that fencing and rig up a little trellis type thing for some muscadines or grapes. I got some from Walmart and foolishly let them grow through those tomato cages.
Mm-hmm.
And they're on their third year and they're just like outgrown it all to hell and back. So I'm gonna have to take a grinder and cut the fucking tomato cage off of my big ass grape plant. But there's two of them that are just They're 2 or 3 years old now from Walmart. They were just a little stick when I got them, and they're just exploded this year. No grapes yet, but down at your place, we'll get that set up a few spots. Boom, boom.
That'd be cool.
A few, and just have that fencing already there where they can grow across it and up it, you know, and do their thing and latch onto it. Yeah, you'll be in the game.
I see a thing about talking about it. I don't watch stuff on everything, but I really do. But I had to, because I've been looking at building my garden next year, so I've been watching a lot of videos and stuff, and people talking about it, and it makes sense. And like rows of corn, if you take rows of corn, you don't want to really plant corn in like just a straight row, just like 2 straight rows or something like that, because you've got a small garden, because like the wind will blow it over. It don't do very well. But it's, if you see like big gardens, because they're in blocks, so you got to plant corn in blocks. And they were talking about too, another thing they said that worked really well and it worked better, like the tomato cages, actually them square cages, they work better and grow better tomatoes when it's actually in a square cage where it can actually grow out, because sometimes the round cages actually hinder the growth and it holds it in.
So I grew an indeterminate variety this year. You wouldn't believe me if I told you, but I grew them 14 foot tall. I got these stakes that just keep stacking up. They're tapered shafts of old golf clubs that are about 2 foot long. And you wrap a little tape on the skinny end, and the fat end of the next one will go down a couple inches on it. I'll have to send you a picture, but I just kept running the stakes up, and those fucking things kept climbing like a vine, up, 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 up. Just like a week or two ago before the cold, I picked my last big, huge bowl of tomatoes. There's a few green ones out there, but I don't think they're gonna. I probably need to go get them. In fact, the freeze might have fucked them up, but it's pretty much gone now. But they were so tall, I had to get my 10-foot ladder and stand at the very top of it to address the top of the plant. And I trimmed the hell out of it. Like the bottom, the bottom 5 foot was nothing but vine, and all the activity was up above that by the time the plant was done. It was so tall, like a vine. Wow. And indeterminate will grow like a vine, but like you said, a bush will grow fat and huge and low, and yeah, it needs more than those standard tomato cages. Those are just restricting, like you said. Need a big old. I saw somebody take like maybe 6 or 8 foot of rebar, 4 foot rebar fencing, and do a big, huge round thing, and that was like perfect.
Yeah, they need a little more room to grow and everything. A lot of people. That lady had like walls of stuff. It was crazy.
Don't get me nerding out on gardening, bro.
We're going from
fuck you mean, dude?
Netting honey to fucking gardening.
Nigga. I've gardened.
What the hell? Bro. We are just fucking ADD as hell, or whatever we're going to talk about.
Check up on this.
I love it. I love it. And I saw this right here on a different note. Fucked up, as always. California, for my California friends.
At 12 miles off the coast of Los Angeles, near Catalina Island, are all these barrels just sitting on the ocean floor. What is in these barrels, you ask? Scientists tested the sediment that was in these barrels, and they came back positive with very high concentrations of DDT, a pesticide that was banned in the 70s. At first, scientists thought that there were just about 50 barrels or so, but after an extensive ocean mapping led by biology and earth professor David Valentine in conjunction with Scripps Institute of Oceanography, they found more than 25,000 barrels scattered across the seafloor near Catalina Island, with a contamination site covering seafloor larger than the size of San Francisco. That number shocked the research team and possibly explained the wildly high occurrence of cancer in sea lions in that area. But what are 25,000 barrels of DDT doing off the coast of LA? Well, first of all, the fact that barrels of DDT exist on the California seafloor is not a secret. What was news to everyone was finding thousands of these high-density DDT barrels outside of the documented dumping sites. DDT was widely used from the 40s all the way to the 70s as a pesticide, but it was banned because it was linked to cancer in both animals and humans and also posed an environmental threat to existing ecosystems. Some of these barrels are 70 years old, which means the chemicals aren't breaking down the way scientists back then thought they would. And surprise, surprise, Southern California was the hub for DDT production in the US. And the main manufacturer was Montrose Chemical Corporation in Torrance, California. Before DDT was banned, Montrose dumped 2,000 barrels a month of chemical waste, including DDT, off the coast of LA. What's even worse is that some employees poked holes into the barrels so that they sink faster. You know what they say, work fast, not safe. The barrels are now disintegrating. And once that process starts, it's hard to contain DDT from seeping into the environment and the marine food web. This will not harm any swimmers or surfers since DDT does not dissolve in water. Unfortunately, the same can't be said for fish or other marine life, which ultimately do make its way up into the human food chain. This points to a bigger issue that our oceans are heavily contaminated, yet largely unmonitored. So if you ever wonder what people mean when they say a forever chemical, you're looking at one right now.
Let's go swimming. Be nice.
It just seems somebody knew that shit was there and knew that shit was out of the zone and was like, we're just gonna put it over here. Everything will be fine.
Yeah, like you say, the scientists. Well, it'll deteriorate, and over so many years, hell, it won't even be, won't be potent no more. Hell, it'd be okay.
Right.
It won't hurt nobody. Like I said, scientists are the ones going to be the end of us all. Scientists will,
Right.
will be the end of us all because, like, let's do a nuclear bomb in Mississippi in a fucking salt mine. Let's do a nuclear bomb up in the fucking upper atmosphere, and let's put bacteria in San Francisco and see what happens. Puppy vision.
Okay, crazy. Okay, crazy. Okay, crazy. My big question, fellas, is like, how, and obviously they've done it, but how do you take something that occurs naturally on this earth and make and take other things from the earth and make something so fucking toxic that it's a permanent toxic chemical that you just can't do shit with, but like contain and fucking put somewhere, and like, what the fuck, dude? You know what I mean? That's pretty fucked. I don't know. Can't you drop that bitch down the volcano or something? Like, maybe that's where we need to be putting this shit. I don't know. Fucking burn that shit, slap ass up. Fire is like the great cleanser. I don't know, but anyway,
I know
it's all it's petroleum, right? It all stems back from that. Like, that's why all the medicine is toxic, right? Because it's all petroleum based, and that's why all the natural. And by the way, this is a great time to remind everyone of what, Ricky and Jamie.
This is
We're not doctors.
We're not doctors. We're not lawyers. We're not fucking health advisors. We're not fucking we're not anything. Anything that would be a thing. We're not.
This is for your entertainment purposes only.
We're totally kidding when we say that the medicine is killing you and that you should probably go natural. That's mostly a joke, kind of sort of. So, anyway.
Yeah.
But it's
don't worry about the cancer and autism rates and Amish people that don't have all the stuff that we have.
They don't have all that stuff because they don't have the internet.
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah.
It's obvious.
It's a trade-off. We get the internet, and they.
What if it's the politics that's giving everyone cancer, and they're like, if we don't do politics, I don't know why they pronounce W's like V's, but they do
because that's
kind of like Dracula.
We're all be speaking Russian pretty soon. I was going to say that's the reason next week. No reminder of all the people that are on here now. Next week will be a non-political. I don't care if DC got fucking bombed. No political next week. We're going to talk ghost
So just don't
stories.
say that again or anything. But
I'm saying now, whatever happens, happens. We are going
the
to talk
last
ghost
thing you
stories
said.
and cryptids and all kinds of shit. Good
Oh
conspiracy.
God,
Bigfoot, Loch Ness monster.
fun
If
stuff.
you've seen any of that, I want to hear the stories. I'll tell my stories I have, what I've seen, and my ghost stories and UFOs and uh,
Yeah,
Jamie and Dave. Y'all got some? Y'all
I
can
have like
throw them
2 or
in.
3 quick ones. Yeah, for you
Yeah, that's
next
what I
week.
just got. Quick ones, and anybody wants to pop up and tell their story and pop out. Whatever. We might have fun next week.
Make a fucking believer out of you. You'll believe in something. I don't know what.
You're guaranteed.
If you don't believe in nothing now, you're gonna start believing in something. You're gonna get baptized into something. You heard?
Aliens.
Oh boy, talking with
Probably.
conspiracy number 73.
It's crazy. We're just already 73 in. We're damn near to 100. Yeah, glowing orbs. I've seen glowing orbs. I've seen a UFO. I've seen ghosties. I've heard all kinds of stories. I heard stuff. I got a bunch of them. Our paranormal expert, he gets done recording his show. He'll pop on here. I know he'll want to be a part of that too. So he's got some interesting stories. I know he'll want to come on. Yeah, it's just a reminder. Make sure you like, subscribe. If you're not, we love the lurkers, and we'll continue on. This is for your entertainment. Did you know in the 70s there was only 13,000 homeschoolers, kids that learning from home, and now there's over 5 million?
Good.
Maybe more.
When adjusted for population increase, will we still be celebrating an overall increase in homeschooling? I mean, yes, I would think.
Yeah.
Okay, all right. We're just gonna go with but yes. I know more homeschoolers than I've ever known before, I think. So that's a fucking good thing because there's some good teachers out there, but there's also some really, really bad ones. And beyond the teachers, the curriculum itself, is owned, is controlled. Something has been communizing the fucking youth for about 100 years now. So kind of need to stop that. And it stops at home.
No, I have to say, I know some people that they shouldn't be homeschooling their kids because they don't have a.
There's that too.
They're
Yeah.
dumb as a box of rocks.
Yeah.
I'd like to have.
Hopefully they're the Naxalt. Hopefully, like the average is not them.
Yeah. But there's a lot of intelligent kids, to homeschool and hell, they graduate early because
Tim
they're so
Tebow.
far ahead,
Fucking Tim Tebow.
But if
Fucking
you are
All-American.
homeschool, make sure, I do believe, getting your kids out and doing stuff,
love you, Tim.
doing sports, martial arts, something, have them interacting. Because they got to be able to interact with other people, though. See,
That's
they
right.
never leave the house and can't interact with people. They're gonna have a hard life too,
You saw what COVID did to just a small group of kids that faced 2 years of isolation, or 2 and some change. They faced a couple of fucked up years, and you see the social, can I say social retardation? Like literally, like it's like so that word means like to be slowed down. Like they have been slowed down, socially slowed. If I can't say socially retarded,
Jamie will
it's
say
like an automotive term as well. Advance or retard the timing. But anyway, I mean it very literally. I don't mean it in any kind of funny way. But
They allowed. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
No, sorry. I'm just searching for a nicer word to say that they were harmed by these lockdowns.
They
absolutely,
allowed the internet. They allowed influencers on the internet to get into the minds of your children, and now we have an entire generation of fucking idiots out there.
TikTok brain.
Yeah, man.
Oh, dude.
and not just TikTok brain, just what they're programming. It's absolutely programming. what they're
Fuck.
saying, and I've seen so much. I mean, I don't even want to. I'll never show the videos on here because I don't want. I don't
Some of
even.
that is more damaging than the education. You think I don't know that I appreciated the gravity of the internet, the volume, and the ability to digest bullshit readily and like, oh God,
Yeah,
yikes.
yeah. I mean, if your kids are YouTube and watching cool videos, make sure you're watching. Pay attention to what they're
Dude,
watching because they can be
you're
watching
fucking
some.
black pilling me even more. I'm getting even more cynical talking to you.
We're
And you,
bringing. I'm black. I'm gonna black pill everybody. That's my goal
oh,
in life right
dude.
now.
Yeah, I
You know, I'm
didn't
gonna
think
get
about
you
how
on the same
terrible it
level
is.
as me, or or get on the same level as some of my friends, which is even deeper. But
So China has the wholesome TikTok route. Like you can make sure your kid like has a, like only educational, edifying, like wholesome things. Like, you know, I know me and my kid had a problem because she ventured outside those guidelines and stuff, and we had to correct that. And she was mad, and that's okay. But like there is that route. Fuck, I think so often, if you're an adult, do what you do. Be an adult. But like with our kids, it's like we want to protect them from the world and the worldly things, even, and try to preserve that innocence a little while longer. But it's very difficult today.
it is. I mean, they want these kids to grow up super fast, and we've had it for the last 20, 30 years. And um, you know the little tiaras, the little bitty girls, all dressed up like they're full fucking grown, and all that shit, uh, and all the way up. It's you. It, they they are trying to program these kids. They want these kids to grow up faster. And it's crazy that now like California just passed that where you can um, you we can go out to California right now and go, hey, give me this kid right here, and they're like, okay, sign this form right here, and you walk out with somebody's kid. It's so fucked up. Like they just don't give a shit no more. They're trying to allow people to harm kids, and that's their goal in life. It seems
Right.
is to harm kids.
What was that
That's why some of these
song?
problems. There's some of these problems with these. I said it years ago, and probably gonna get more slack on it again. But when they started, you're seeing now, and it's coming to fruition. Um, you know, back when they first like, hey, you should be able to love who you want to love, and blah blah blah, and like, yeah, but you can, if you go to extent, you can open Pandora's box. And if you open Pandora's box, you can't close that motherfucker, and you're fucked. And that's where we're at now. Now that they're pushing all this stuff, and these maps, these motherfuckers call themselves maps and all this other shit.
Right. Yeah.
Now we were like, well, you're saying love is love. Well, this is what like, whoa, buddy, wait a minute, y'all open this fucking doorway, and you never know who's going to jump through. And it's kind of like
What's
like
that
them
song?
shows, like a portal, a demon portal, and you fucking open that portal, you don't know what the fuck's about to jump through, and that's where we done with this shit, And there's a lot of evil, fucked up people, and and you can't even call these people out. Like the Gold's Gym lady that fucking turned around and got assaulted, and then she gets kicked out of the fucking gym because the person is
Right.
How they are. People comforting.
What was that song, bro? That the Nashville Orchestra sang? We're coming for your children. We want to make them gay and whatever. And it's one of their chants. They say it like, we're coming for your kids. We're gonna queer your kids out. One of the Disney executives said, "I've had free reign injecting queer propaganda into Disney films for several years now." I mean, they just openly tell you, that the objective is to to put it in their terms, to fucking queer your kids out, whatever that means. Like,
Right.
do you know what I'm saying? Like, goddamn, but that's their words and their motives and things. So, fuck, dude. I cringe like, bro. I hate it because it's so mainstream. And I've been to Disney a lot of times with my family and stuff, bro. Like my grandmother, I just buried her, bro, and been there with her. And I got memories and photographs. I got photographs in this album over here on the shelf at Disney, bro. But bro, Disney was so full of occult and is so full of occult, sexual magic symbolism. It's disgusting. It's wicked. And the people that designed it were the people that designed fucking Langley, right? It's got a submarine entry. Guess who? Ghislaine Maxwell owns a submarine company like Islands and kidnapping. It's fucking, it's deep and gross, and it's a disgusting MK Ultra aspect CIA kid torture fucking thing, bro. It's a whole nasty thing.
Yeah, propaganda for
I
years.
cringe when fucking Disney like movies come on and they're all like they all got something in them that's fucked up. Like it could be the shape of a penis or a fucking hidden little whisper. I mean, we all know going back to Aladdin, the Little Mermaid case. You know what I'm saying? Modern stuff just has like straight up just purple-headed, you know, lesbian this and queer that and cisgender that, buying tampons and all this weird shit. But man, that is one of the more evil aspects is cartoon-based queer propaganda. That's some fucking satanic shit, bro.
Like Pinocchio, you know, if you've seen that scene in Pinocchio when it.
The little boys, the island.
Like, when they go to, they're not little boys anymore.
Oh man,
you know,
yeah.
like you know, if you watch it like young, and now you look back and like, holy fuck, they had
one of the cartoons had a picture of a real porn picture in it. It's like they were going by a window and it was a porn picture hanging in the fucking room of a cartoon room, but a real porn picture. Stop the bullshit, bro. I swear on everything. Yeah, Disney's fucked, dude, to the core. But better men than me have given long dissertations, written books like what's the guy? Mark Dice, I think is his name. I think it's Mark Dice. I think he used to be on InfoWars. It may not be Mark Dice. It could be another person that was on InfoWars, but he would give you the rundown like you couldn't believe. And Disney's a dark rabbit hole, bro.
It is. I mean, and all that, you know, we started looking at media, and you look at like, well, who all, you know, you only have a few media companies now that own all of them. You know, it's like 3 of them, isn't it?
Bunch of Saudi Arabians, I think, or something like that.
You know, now, you know, like Warner Bros. Is getting bought out now, so it's, you know, it's, but.
Oh, it's all, I know what it is. It's all Egyptians that own all the media. They control everything, basically. From what I've read. Right, crazy. Jamie? The Egyptians.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Those damn
that and the, you know, Abu Dhabi.
Darn Egyptians at it again.
But all the Abu Dhabi, people over in Abu Dhabi and shit like that, like own the UFC and WWE and
they own it all, bro.
The, you know, like sport teams and they're just buying everything they can get their fucking hands on. It's like, well, we got so much fucking oil money and we only pay like 20 cents a gallon for fuel over here, so fuck it, we can go ham.
Right.
It's just wild. It's just fucking wild, crazy shit. Oh, I forget.
Why are you so crazy, dude?
Listen to this video. We're on to flip back to what we were talking about earlier about a little small country in the desert size of Jersey.
I don't give a shit about dead kids. I got my $7,000. I love getting paychecks from I don't have any morals, I just love to get money. I don't care about genocide, I actually think it's funny. I can spell Jerusalem, I'll point to where it is, but I probably stand with Israel as Apex, bitch. I want the shekels, reach, and fame. I couldn't care less how many innocents are slain. I will go kiss the wall if that's what I have to do. I have no problem being a good guy for Jews. paychecks from Zionists.
That's hilarious.
Don't come at me with requests to debate. You just wanna pick on the only Jewish state. You wanna bring up God and the USS Liberty, but who caused the pogroms of Jews throughout history? You're clearly jealous of the Jewish people and me. I know this extra 7,000 makes you see you're just a loser, an anti-Semite. You hate the chosen people and love to ankle bite. I got my $7,000. I don't give a shit about dead kids. I got my $7,000. I love getting paychecks from Zionists. I got my $7,000. I don't give a shit about dead kids. I got my $7,000. I love getting paychecks from Zionists.
All right.
Good God Almighty. Good God Almighty.
So, like we were saying, some animals are out there like playing videos like this, and it's the worst, right, Ricky?
Yeah.
Because it's not. I mean, what is that? $7,000. What does that mean? What are they talking about?
Who knows?
What are they talking about? They're not talking about like influencers getting $7,000 to cheaply like start championing Zionism all of a sudden.
No,
like
no,
7K.
never.
Like the Babylon Bee is not. They can't be bought for $7,000.
No.
The Babylon Bee is fucking hysterical.
They were already bought.
Dude.
They posted something recently that was like out of the blue, and they got drug in the fucking comments because it was, and everybody was like, the Bee just got their first 7K because it was out of the blue. It was like some kind of Zionist, like, well, propaganda, you know, as you might say, you know, and I don't take the same beef as the leftists do. They're like really, really upset about Palestine. And maybe I should be upset about that. Okay, let's say I am. And I'm upset about a long history, to use constitutional language, a long train of abuses that events a clear design to reduce us to absolute despotism. Like I see that. So beyond just whatever happened on October 7th and the beef between Palestine and Israel, you know, be that as it may, my beef with Israel is larger than that. Right. You know, so I don't like, so it's like when like I say, hey, let's challenge Israel's XYZ, and the leftist is like, yeah, man, and puts his arm on my shoulder. I'm like, get the fuck off of me, dude. You know what I'm saying?
It's kind of like
we're not the same.
I see Monique saying it was, you know, a Judas with the 30 pieces of silver. I've heard a lot of people say that. There's 30 pieces of silver and the $7,000 is pretty close to the same amount with, you know, the adjusted.
Oh, yeah. What is it with these people and their 30 pieces? No, I'm joking. A racist would say, an anti-Semite might say
you could do it in
like
you can do it in a Trump voice and then make it even better. It'll be
oh God. I'll need my Trump glasses. You know, I'll see if Secret Service is even ready. If the president's even awake at this hour,
right.
we'll see.
You should have been on the trip back from where the hell did we go?
Oh fuck, dude! We went to the belly of the beach.
No, not Milwaukee.
We were up there by Kenosha and Waukesha, Chicago.
Yeah, we're on the way back. We've seen a bunch of broke down fucking wind. And he just did a whole video on
I don't even remember that. We did a Trump video on the way back. Oh, about the fucking tower. Oh, yeah, I remember. We're going to talk about that in a minute. In fact, I think the president is here. Just give me a minute or whatever. To go rouse him.
Yeah, he's coming. Give him a second here.
Oh my God.
Can you rouse? Can you rouse POTUS? Fucking goddamn! Oh boy, here we go.
He said, "Oh boy."
God, but why you aroused? Get aroused? That don't even sound right at all. While you beckon at Mister Mr. Trump here, check
I
this
hope
out
he's
real
not
quick.
getting
I know
aroused.
Jamie's got only a little bit more watching the time on Jamie.
Quit watching that. Quit watching that fucking clock. We pay you by the hour.
Maybe
See what y'all think on this right here with Jamie here to throw his
I
2 cents
think
on it.
we may be able to give people, if somebody's committed crime, a more humane form of containment of future crime, which is if you if you say like you now get a free Optimus, and it's just going to follow you around and stop you from doing crime. But other than that, you get to do anything. It's just going to stop you from committing crime. That's really it. You don't have to put people in like prisons and stuff. It's pretty wild to think of the various of all the possibilities, but I think it's clearly the future. I think we may be able to give people.
That's nothing scary.
Okay, so you're telling me that I can have a robot follow me around that's going to prevent me from doing crime. First of all, who defines what is a crime?
You better have
And
your fucking seatbelt on. That's all I gotta say. You better jaywalking. That motherfucker's gonna jack your fucking jaw. You start walking across the middle of the street. Well, there's the place I need to be. That some bitch football tackles you. Fuck no, you ain't jaywalking on my fucking watch, motherfucker. We're doing this. I don't know.
right,
That's
like, could you imagine driving down the road and all of a sudden the Optimus pull out a gun, put it to your head, and be like, "You're doing 66 and a 65."
slow the fuck down,
It needs to
motherfucker.
sound more Indian.
Oh my God,
You're doing 66 and a 55. Slow the fuck down. Okay.
I seen a girl get mad as hell. It was a video earlier. She was on the live stream and she turned around and somebody said a comment that, it's a good thing that her family moved over here or she'd be living in cow shit and living with cows. And she called her mom. She's like, "Yeah, we had cows in the house. What are you talking about? It's okay." And she's like, she just hung up. She's like, I gotta go. It's like, okay, they didn't say a racist comment. They said a truthful comment that actually you would
that happens.
happens.
Look, man, like, people are so sensitive that the first knee-jerk reaction is to call everything an ism.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Or an ist, sexist, racist, you're
Ooh,
Zionist. Shut up, bro. Like,
Ooh.
anti.
Ooh, sadist, masochist. Ooh. Fucking nasty.
Yeah, algorithms is the brain chip. Yeah, that one there too. Sitting there, they just start implanting that little fun thing in your head, like, oh, it's gonna be okay.
You're a disestablishmentarianismist.
what?
Anti-disestablishmentarianismist.
Big word. Yes, you are.
It's one of the longest words ever. Anti-disestablishment. Fuck, I can't say it slow. Fuck. Anti-disestablishmentarianist. Ism.
Oh.
Ism.
Let me share this fucked up video too before you get out of here, Jamie. And if the ones who are listening, lurking, Jamie leaves at a certain time, but me and Dave keep on talking.
10:30 every night. I'm like, all right, there's shit I gotta do.
When Jamie leaves, y'all stick around. Me and Dave still got more fun, and we still got cat videos to show at the end. Feel
Cat
good.
videos.
So.
Dude, I found an AI gangster cat video today.
Oh shit! I've had a few. Have you seen the one where he was playing the instruments and shit? I think I saved that one.
Yeah, I've seen that one.
Oh,
Right.
that's pretty fucking funny. I was like, I don't care if it's AI or not. It's still funny as shit. Some of it's funny. Speaking of AI, that segue right there fucking was awesome. Almost like I know what the fuck I'm doing.
I would like to know what your solution.
Let me do a backstory on here before I play this. Jim Acosta sit there and Joaquin Oliver got killed in gun violence and so they made an AI of him so he can talk about gun violence. Yeah.
Would be for gun violence.
Great question. I believe in a mix of stronger gun control laws, mental health support, and community engagement. We need to create safe spaces for conversations and connections, making sure everyone feels seen and heard. It's about building a culture of kindness and understanding. What do you think about that?
I think that's a great idea, Joaquin. Joaquin,
Jim Acosta now looks like fucking. What's that bitch's name from MSNBC?
Look,
Whitney?
Maddow.
What's Maddow?
He looks like a cross from Maddow and
Mark
and
Cuban.
and
Have you
Rosie
noticed
O'Donnell.
they all look alike, bro? Like same face shape, nose structure, cheekbones, same fucking ugly fuck glasses like mine.
But if you turn around, like if you watch that whole interview, like it's just a clip of it because it just gets ready because he's like, they're both like talking. He's even talking like he sounds like he's fucking AI back and forth when they're talking. Just the whole conversation is just weird as fuck. Like these AI
Makes my stomach turn, bro.
man, these
Shit.
AI and the AI
Gross.
robots like the one we showed a couple weeks ago with what was her name that her husband made. Like I haven't, fuck, it's crazy some of this stuff. I actually got a video where maybe I didn't. I didn't save it. Maybe, damn it, I thought I did. It was it was some woman got married to an AI in China. Like, what the hell?
I can't wait till she gets onto him to take the garbage out.
There's just some mental illness going around this stuff, and this, you get these AIs are telling everybody whatever the fuck they want to hear, and it's like, yeah, and like that one there, another one I've seen so many of them. We shared a bunch of them on here. We showed several, like where people turn around and leave regular relationships with actual human fucking beings, and turn around like, and get with AI. And that's my girlfriend. That's my boyfriend. They understand me better. And so there's going to be a lot of hurting people. And then what's going to happen to these absolutely mentally challenged people that has this problem, and like what happens? They get like a power outage and they can't talk to their AI little buddy, girlfriend, boyfriend. They gonna go fucking batshit, Sad, sad little thing there. But yeah, I seen that. I listened to more of the interview on another clip, but man, it's just some of the stuff they got going on, man. It's crazy.
You almost can't trust any video out there right now.
No, you can't.
Yeah, and like I said, in the past, technology that is delivered to us is behind decades. So you can only imagine what they've really got out there and what they were lying to us about 20 years ago.
Absolutely.
Maybe it'll come out in my lifetime. Maybe not. Who knows?
If we survive past 2030, we're going to be interesting. Jamie, I found Whitney's Christmas present right here, though.
Show me.
I get the music out of there, or showing up getting popped.
Hell yeah!
Check this. This thing's rolling, dude.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out. I'm trying to figure out how to put a scooter on her shit now.
Yeah, this guy. I mean, hell, wouldn't be shit like the way these are. They're just one wheel.
That's fire.
Just a one wheel deal, and it kind of locks on and lifts that front wheel.
Fire.
That wouldn't be shit. I like how it's spinning fucking tires over. Like,
that's
good.
cool.
Look at the 3-wheel motion. Hell yeah.
See, what I want to do is I want to buy her a scooter, an off-road scooter, and literally slide it up under a wheelchair and then make a mounting bracket that bolts onto the fucking, scooter that I can bolt onto the front of her wheelchair.
I mean, that's basically what that is, the front wheel off
Right.
of a fucking scooter. And then it's got brackets on it, the hooks on. That's all that is. There's a bunch of them around town. You just take one of them fucking little, they just leave them everywhere. You just grab you one or two.
I don't think it quite works like that, Ricky Mike.
Oh, it'll be okay. Hell, they're not worried about them because they got them everywhere. You just take one home and it'll be okay.
Yeah, about $500 for a decent off-road scooter.
Have you guys seen Game of Thrones?
No.
Ricky, you've not seen it. We talked about that.
Yeah. I seen the
You saw just a
first
little bit.
episode and that was I had the DVDs at one time. I just
Jamie, have you
I never
seen
followed.
any of them or read the book? So there's a really cool character. It's the guy who is who is affected with dwarfism. I think his name's Danny. His character name is Tyrion Lannister. But anyway, he's of royalty, but he's ostracized and treated like shit by his royal family because he is affected with dwarfism. So while interacting with another house, he encounters a young boy who is crippled. Ricky, you know why the young boy is crippled, because that was the fucking moment you didn't like you stopped watching the show was when Jamie Lannister pushed the boy out the window. Well, Tyrion devises this saddle design because all that boy ever wanted to do was ride a fucking horse. And so Tyrion designs this special leather saddle so the boy who has no ability to use his legs can ride the fucking horse. And so that's what that put me in mind of. I was like, you know what I mean? Like, all you got to do is just dream it and you can achieve it. And that's the coolest fucking thing ever, man. Like, boom, motorbike, just hook it up and roll. That's pretty rad.
I will
Hey,
definitely get it figured out, though.
And I want to shout out Whitney. Whitney and Jamie came to my gym last night, and turned around and they didn't know that there was a surprise for them when they got there. It's a fucking stairs that go like this right here, going straight up in the fucking air. Damn there, they're steep. But Whitney walked up them stairs and wasn't no help.
She did, man.
She about slapped Jamie a couple times. He tried to help, but she's
fuck off.
Yeah, get the fuck off me, you bastard.
For those that don't know, she's a double amputee. She ain't got no legs, Coach. Okay,
and she went up them stairs one at a time, but she went all the way to the top. So hell, and then all the way from top to the bottom again.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah, we made it work, man. It was a good time for sure.
And then the gym disappointed because it's cold and it's almost Thanksgiving, Coach, and a bunch of people didn't show up, and that's lame.
No,
it wasn't cold. It was.
I
had it heated now.
Oh, it was nice up in there.
I had the heater.
It was cold
rolling.
outside, wasn't it?
Oh yeah, it's cold outside. It was hot in the gym. It's fight camp. We try to cook that son of a bitch every time I get a chance. Hell,
we're gonna do it again. I'll make sure to be there next time, boys, for sure.
Well, about time.
Missed you, fellas.
Yeah, y'all had to come down when Mr. Dream comes down. I'll keep you in the loop.
All right.
But y'all come down for that.
Hey,
Dave, you got to be there. You part of the gym, so you got to be there for Mr. Dream.
No doubt.
Jamie.
No doubt.
Who's Mr. Dream?
That's my instructor. He's in Taekwondo Hall of Fame, and
sweet, yeah,
and black belt under Superfoot Wallace, and
nice
boxing and a bunch of stuff. He's got a laundry list of shit.
Very cool
accomplishments he's had in the martial arts world, and he's gonna come do a seminar soon. So it's his time for his yearly seminar. I was supposed to call him yesterday, but I forgot, and then I was busy today, so that didn't happen.
Yeah, bro, you let me know. I'll definitely come down for that.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Like
Appreciate it, Mike. Glad you're able to make it tonight and come on.
All right, gentlemen. Well, I'm gonna go grab something to eat real quick and
Well, do your shout
get
outs.
my getting on tonight.
Let me see
Man,
your war,
shout outs,
let me
damn
see
it.
your war
just
face.
here, do this. Shout out to Whitney. She grinding hard, man, dealing with some medical shit with her leg right now, grinding through it. But we're working on hitting a variety of different gyms from the mid South across the state of Tennessee over the next few months. The goal is to get more gyms to be open to the idea of taking an adaptive student. You got people out there, man, that ain't got no legs, but still got a whole lot of heart, and these guys want to train too. And we've not been turned away from a gym yet. Everybody wants to figure out some lesson that they can try to teach Whitney that she can do, and we're just looking for buy-in, man. Hopefully, inspire somebody to, get off their ass and get into a gym and go put some work in. She's jockeying for that 2026, Miss Wheelchair America, and she's currently the Miss Wheelchair Tennessee, and that's her platform, and that's the work we're going to put in over the next few months. And I got a busy chauffeuring season ahead of me, driving her around and, you know, being her bitch.
Amen, sister. I hear you back there, girl.
But she keeps me straight when I'm like, what do I got to do tomorrow? She's like, nothing. I'm like, are you sure? I'm like, I've been running rampant for 6 months straight. Are you sure I don't have anything to do tomorrow? Yeah, I got one
Jamie,
more day of
It's
work.
hard,
get with
man.
me privately, man. Something to fucking pass your way that I can't do much with, but just a contact that I made in Milwaukee.
Okay.
And I think that it's something that's right up that alley, man. It's a very similar program to what you're speaking about, brother. So just talk to we don't let me forget to and I've already spoke to Ricky a little bit about it, but yeah, man, no doubt.
Absolutely, bro.
In
Cool.
fact, I mean, there's no secret. I'll tell you right now. Just look into it. Wit, you guys just check out We Defy. I think you can go on like Facebook, We Defy, and I think it's a veteran organization. But the way I look at it, they could use. And Ricky, here's how you tie in, brother. I think they could use a satellite gym in Allhart. I think a We Defy satellite contact out of Allhart, where you invite veterans, people who have adaptive needs, where your skill training needs to be adaptive to people, right? So I think that there's a window for that, and Allhart can be the conduit, and We Defy is another. They've just pioneered something very similar. So just look at that and keep that in mind as well. We can talk more about that, but that's a badass endeavor. You guys keep that up. That's so inspiring.
Yeah, it's gonna be fun, man. She's got a lot going on, man. She's got three hunting trips planned over the next 6 weeks, I guess.
Oh
6 or 8
man,
weeks. Yeah, we're
can your
doing.
boy get some jerky?
You know
Check
what,
out
man?
your boy.
I have
Can your
not
boy get
gotten
some
any
jerky though?
jerky,
Just a little
but
jerky.
what I do get is I get sleeves of about 1.5 pounds of ground,
Oh
and
yeah. Let's get
you know they give us some breakfast sausage seasoned, and you
Oh
know
man.
it's pretty good, man.
Heck
We've been
yeah,
making
bro.
beef stew with it and made some spaghetti with it.
Yeah,
Very
yeah.
nice.
So yeah, it's good stuff, man.
They're gonna go back with my buddy Jessica. Jamie,
Do what now?
you're back out there with my buddy Jessica
Jessica, where?
with the hunting.
Oh yeah, Miss Jessica. Yeah, man. I don't know if she's going with us this year. We've requested um, our guy again, so hopefully she'll be the um, guide and get to go out there with us again. So it's coming up in January, Whitney. January, and then we got two next month at down at Arca Butler with Army Corps of Engineers.
Oh, nice. You'd be right around the corner from me.
Yeah.
Like
She's
literally.
like, so apparently, like they do actual bunkhouse style houses. Like, when you go to the charity one, they put you up in a hotel, and I'm like, man, I don't want to do that.
Dave had to go mute the phone before he can get that personal phone call from Trump right there. You see, you got to get him on video call right there. Trump had to call him like, hey, I heard you talking to me earlier. So yeah, talking about me. Yeah.
That's funny. That's funny.
He was doing that going down the road, man. He was,
Always showing out, man. I swear to God.
you got to have fun, man.
Always. All right, cousin. Well, have a great day, man. I'll see you guys soon. Catch you on the flip side.
All right.
Hi,
Yes,
brother.
sir. Take care, bro.
Jamie, love you, bro. Whitney,
man.
love you. See y'all soon.
Bye, buddy.
Yep, but like I said before, still more fun. Appreciate. I see Indy had to run too. She's still here. Thanks, Indy, for being here. Mike with Algorithm. Make sure y'all check both of their channels out. Lots of people that are in the chat have their own channels. So check them out and everything. Look up their names. They got amazing channels. Lots of very smart people come on there, and I'm blessed to have so many great friends. They're very intelligent and very well read and versed on so many subjects. And I get to learn from, and hopefully I give a couple 2 cents. I got to say.
I know we repeat ourselves sometimes, and that's the nature of the business, because you never know who's new and who needs to hear a lesson from a fresh ground level. Just like you might run a class at the gym, but there's always those advanced details that are present as well, and the chat is such a big part of that, because they are filling in meat on the bones. Just earlier, bro, talking about a few things about the hemp that I didn't know about, strengthening concrete, just a little detail that I'm like, oh, bro, of course.
Yeah, Hemp Creek. Yeah, Hemp Creek's.
Oh man, I can. As soon as he said it, I was like, my brain was like, oh man, dude, yes, brilliant. Probably the government hates it, but yeah, it's great.
Yeah, I've seen where a lot of people building houses and stuff like that, or building them domes. I've been looking at alternative housing for fucking 20-some years now, just looking into different ways of building stuff and
different building methods,
and just maybe maybe one day using one of them. And so yeah, that's one way they could do it. Especially building them domes and stuff like that. It's pretty cool.
Yeah, out west especially they do that. Yeah.
Yeah. Out west, Arizona, out in the deserts and stuff like that for sure. They got them little places and stuff and building all kinds of alternative housing. There's one channel. What is the name of the damn channel? That's all she does is goes around and sees alternative housing everywhere, like all around the world. Like she'll be over there in Italy or Spain and showing like different housing and then be back over here for underground housing and all kinds of cool stuff.
Alternate building methods, they've always intrigued me, and everywhere I go, I'm looking at just the details of the building, the structure. I mean, I guess now that I'm doing that kind of work, construction, remodeling, carpentry type stuff, I just have an appreciation for the craft, and everywhere I go, if I see something neat, I'm like, look at that. Memphis has got a lot of really cool things that are both utilitarian and artistic. I've noticed. They'll try to take an element that needs to be functional and they'll make it look good as well, and they'll be creative and in the material and the process they use. So anyway, this is something I've been admiring and looking at. So I like we were talking about today, getting creative and using materials from your land, like the cedar trees to make posts, and rafters to create a shelter for a vehicle, your tools, things like that. So it goes back to living off the land and using resources. I mean, instead of going to big lumber, like again, big lumber, like fuck, and right now lumber prices are high as fuck, dude. Like $3 a 2x4, maybe 2.5 at least. I mean, that's high. It used to be 98 cents a 2x4. I remember that shit. I remember fucking cheap 2x4s, bro. But
oh yeah, and now they're fucking $7 or $8 for a 2x4, and they're twisted. They're bent to hell.
Yeah, that's right.
You just got to get to the straightest version of they're warped to fucking hell, and it's like it's crazy. You can't get good ones at all. I like to. I seen where you can take ladders and make a sawmill. Have you seen those? The ladder
Yes.
sawmills and stuff like that,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
with a chainsaw and I thought about doing some of that. We can cut some. I can cut some of this. And,
So to my understanding, if you get a special chain that's a rip blade instead of a cross cut blade, it'll help you a lot. And then you can it's real easy. You say use a ladder track, or you could just create any kind of track and just stabilize that flat cut, and boom, you can secure it to the bar. There's a lot of ways to do it, and I've been looking. I wanted to get into that. You got a lot of cedar. We should experiment with that. And
I'm down. I'm down for that for sure.
yeah, that'd be cool because woodcraft is really neat, and we should do something. We should get it into it enough where we can get a nice specimen that we do an A.I.P. Replete with backlighting, resin. We sand it, we detail it out real nice, and we should do a piece. We should do a piece and maybe make a goal of a year from now. After, or on our next anniversary, maybe something like by July or something like that.
Yeah, that'd be cool for sure.
That'd be cool. Yeah, I like that idea.
Yeah,
You got a beautiful piece of land. You're down there now. Did you show our audience the beautiful tin ceiling yet that yourself and I put up today? We haven't trimmed it yet, obviously, but the tin ceiling is gorgeous. Have you shown everyone?
No, I haven't shown everybody. So yeah, here we go with my. Yeah, we got a little trim, but yeah, got all the patina and.
I love it.
And so
it's got insulation above it. It's going to be warm. It's got the tin tiki on the wall. It's so cool.
I love this. I love this camera right here. I can just move it wherever I want to go, and yeah, it's so much nicer, and it's work, but it is nice. It's still less work than damn sheetrock in that damn ceiling for sure. I'd be mad if I had to sheetrock and sand that son gun. Fuck that. I hate sheetrock. If I had enough money, I would have made that. I would pine board this whole damn thing, But yeah, we still got a little bit more to do, and we got to knock it out tomorrow. And I'll show you tomorrow. I got something. I think I got something in storage. I'll give you one of the pieces of that. I think you might take home and have fun with. And just
I'm always down.
Work on it and everything.
Hell yeah. I was chatting with old Dave Brannon. I don't know if he's watching or not. He might be one of our lurkers.
Yeah, David. I hope that'd be cool. David lurking.
Oh, shout
Hey,
out
I've
to
been talking about trying to get him come on, but he's scared that he say something, say something bad or something. But by God,
he's just old recluse. That's all.
Yeah. Like if we all the random shit we say, hell, he ain't gonna be no worse than us. Speaking worse than us, it's I like to begin this video right here. Damn Jesse Waters, but
viewer warning, you're about to hear some foul language.
Let's start tonight's show with the big news out of Washington on the shutdown. By the way, tonight's show will be brought to you by I can't believe it. I can't believe it. They caved on the shutdown.
8 Senate Democrats voted with Republicans to reopen the government, and the base is out for blood. Liberals are driving across state lines, hunting down the traitors.
My way into games. Hi. I spent about a couple hours trying to call this morning, and y'all didn't pick up. So then I drove an hour and a half to be here. Just put us through 5 weeks of suffering to just say, okay, that's fine. It was the most cowardly and weak move ever. He's a traitor, and people will die because of him.
Hakeem's trying to calm everybody down, but even CNN is putting him in a sombrero.
Was it the shutdown worth it?
We have waged a battle on behalf of the American people.
But at the end of the day, you didn't get what you want. So was it worth waging this fight?
At the end of the day, the fight lives on.
He shut down the government, and all he had to show for it was a stupid sombrero. Not for old Chucky Boy, though. They're throwing him in a wheelchair and rolling him right out the door.
Democrats drew a line in the sand. They said, we are not going over this. And today, after 41 days, they pulled out a shovel and a bucket, and they ate all that sand and got nothing for it. Isn't that great? I mean, it is incredible at his age that Chuck Schumer is still able to bend over so far.
Ooh. The Messiah's disciples have descended down from heaven with a message. Chuck's not getting Me Too'd, but his time's up.
I think he's been in trouble. I think he is in bigger trouble now. I think Senator Schumer's been there since 1982. My guess is that he won't be leader of the party in 2027 after this election, unless something really surprising happens.
The Schumer shutdown's over, and so Schumer. The coup is in motion. In 24 hours, the squad, Rashida Tlaib, who didn't say anything about the Mideast peace deal, said this: Schumer should step down. Our friend Shree also wants Schumer's scalp. It's time for us to have somebody with guts. Ouch. Hakeem says, no way, Jose.
Do you think Schumer should be replaced?
Leader Schumer did not bless this agreement. He voted against it. And of course, Senate Democrats who voted no have made that clear.
Schumer either blessed the agreement under the table or isn't strong enough to control his caucus. Either way, they say Schumer's weak. 80% of Move On members say Chuck should pack his bags and go back to Brooklyn. They say he's surrendered. Chuck shut down the government so the base would think he's tough. How'd that work? Now they're just calling him a coward. Trump says he never should have transitioned.
I feel badly because I've known Chuck Schumer. I knew him when he was a person who loved Israel, and now he's a Palestinian. He's become a Palestinian, and it's amazing. I've never seen a politician change so much. Also, he doesn't have, he was a pretty talented guy. He's lost his talent.
The last time Democrats staged a coup, they didn't have a backup plan. Remember? That's how they got Kamala. MSNBC's like, can we please have a backup plan this time?
The people who are saying, oh, let's get rid of Chuck Schumer, I'm waiting for the name. They have yet to say, well, who's going to do it? Who do you have? Yeah. Who have you convinced? And who's going to do it better than Chuck Schumer?
Democrats are like, you want the name? Here's a whole list.
I like Chris Van Hollen. I like Chris Murphy. I like Elizabeth Warren. I mean, there are others, but I think someone who's shown moral clarity, someone who gets this moment.
They're going to replace Schumer with a fake Indian? Or the guy who had Margs with the Maryland dad? That's a much worse backup plan than Kamala. CNN says maybe something spicier. Bernie Sanders in a pantsuit.
Look at Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez running way ahead. If she decides to challenge Chuck Schumer and come 2028, she's got a real leg up on the competition. I dare say at this point she would be the favorite to beat him, which would be something that would just blow my mind, even just a few years ago, given that Chuck Schumer, of course, is a New York born-bred type of guy.
Yeah, those are incredible.
Look at that, 30 points ahead. My goodness gracious.
Wow. Well, if the party looks different, it's because it is. Ever since Nancy busted her hip, the auto pen retired, and Barack stopped walking on water, the Democrat Party turned into a free-for-all.
Who is running the show now in the Democratic Party, in the Senate, in the House?
No one really knows.
Well, if you ask the lefties, they know. It's the Commie Party.
The capitulation of a few Senate Democrats is as backstabbing a betrayal as we will ever need to unite as a true Democratic Party and dismantle the leadership that put us in this position. Mom Donnie has shown us the way. It is time to end the era of the feckless Democrat.
Mondani has shown us the way? They learned the wrong lesson from last Tuesday's election. The Bolsheviks didn't come to power just by slicing the head off the snake. They split the party in half and filled the ranks with communists. Bernie the Bolshevik wants a red revolution up and down the whole ballot.
Chuck Schumer is part of the establishment. And I'm sorry to say that many people in the Democratic caucus are part of it. I would say we have 8 or 9 out of 47 people who I would consider to be progressives. The issue right now is doing primaries, getting people involved in the political process. So I think we need to take on the Democratic establishment all over this country.
So according to my math, which isn't great, Bernie just said around 40 Democrats in the Senate, pretty much everyone in the Senate, has got to go. They aren't woke enough, and they have to be primary. And in the House, hips could be on the chopping block. Kami Mandami's buddy, a New York City councilman who even the New York Times calls far left, is gearing up to primary Hakeem. But Fetterman, head of the normie wing, says, over my dead body.
I don't need a lecture from whether it's Bernie or the governor in California, because they are representing very deep blue kinds of populations. And a lot of those things were part of the extreme. I promise you, this isn't a political game.
The Brooklyn Bolshevik is going to fight dirty. Anyone standing up against communism is a big, fat, corrupt money puppet.
The division that we're seeing in the Democratic Party right now are those who get a whole lot of money from wealthy campaign contributors. They hire consultants. And I got to tell you, that consultant class is so far removed from reality. It is really quite pathetic. That's one wing of the Democratic Party. And there's the other wing. And that is what Mamdani did in New York.
So while the commies are walking the old timers off the plank, there's a political cobra charming his way through the party.
This is Congressman Sritanigar in Washington, D.C. I'm fighting for affordability, fighting for health care. You know, we're the richest nation in the world, but we don't have our people covered with health care.
The Democrats are in shambles. Nancy's retiring, Schumer's on his last legs, and young communists are ascendant.
Do what, Dave?
I'm talking shit. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No.
Not done.
I'm over here eating McDonald's. See, I'm part of you.
I said Brian got no vowels in his name. Go ahead.
You fucking eat McDonald's. Look, see, I'm part of you. I'm average person.
A civil war is going to force Democrats to spend a fortune. Not only will they have to beat Republicans, they're going to have to beat far lefties in the primary. And these primaries are going to drag these normal Democrats hard left. And when Republicans fought their civil war, MAGA won and the party grew. The Democrat Party is facing the same type of plight. You either die or you survive.
Yeah, it's interesting to see. I don't know. They're attacking themselves. You know, if you still believe in the two-party system, if you're not black-pilled enough, you know, it's one of them things that there's so much BS.
Well, yeah. I like Waters. Jesse Waters. I wonder if we can trust Jesse Waters.
I don't think we trust any of them.
No.
I don't trust none of them some bitch as far as I can throw them. I guarantee you that.
I feel that.
None of them. Fact check everything. Here we are. Fact check us. For the love of God. Fact check everybody.
You can trust us. That's the thing, guys. Come on. It's us.
Yeah, we got Shadow.
I mean, the worst we're gonna do is fucking repeat some dumb shit we heard somewhere that ain't true. What's the worst that could come of that? But you know, that's all that we might do. I try not to even do any of that. You know, guys, if the government comes out and the mainstream media comes out and says this is what happened here, and you program your factory setting to the opposite of that, to like immediately believe the opposite of that, then you will always know the truth.
Mm-hmm.
So that's pretty simple. basic algebra. There are complexities, nuances, exceptions, etc. However, for the most part, hey Kitty, that's kind of how it goes. Whatever they're saying, that's not what it is, and whatever they're selling, that ain't what you want.
Mm-mm.
It is what
Better
it
not
is.
buy it. You better not buy it. I seen this
Brooklyn
video.
Bolshevik. Pardon me, I don't mean to interrupt. I'm on a tight schedule. But Kami Mandani and the New York Bolsheviks, terrible group, by the way. They're going to wreck a beautiful city, beautiful city. I'll be shutting down my beautiful hotels. Just joking. We will run those communists out of the city. You watch and see. They'll never last. It's being talked about as we speak. But look, the president needs a moment. He needs a moment. He's dealing with some Saudis and some private meetings. So just give him a minute. But no, I can't do better than Jesse Waters with the Kami Mandani. That's good shit. Brooklyn Bolshevik. That's good stuff.
If y'all don't know who the Bolsheviks are, you need to check into that history right there.
They were
killed a lot
barely
of-
Jewish at all, by the way. Very
Yeah,
small minority of them were even Jewish, by the way. Not that anybody asked that, but just saying barely a small, quarter of them or something was. But anyway, definitely some terrible commies, though. Don't look up who Moses Hess is in relation to Karl Marx, the founder of communism. Because then you might solve a mystery as to why a certain voting bloc demographic votes 99% liberal, Democrat, socialist, communist ideology. Because the founder of one thing may be the founder of another. Zionism, communism. So anyway, just a rabbit hole for you deep thinkers out there. You're welcome. Anti-Semitism is all Big Dave is good for. He gets on Ricky's podcast and he starts talking about the Jews. I love the Jews. We love the Jews. Benjamin Netanyahu, we love you. And we're coming with our bombs to do, frankly, anything you say. When I kissed the wall, I told you right then, I said, Mr. Netanyahu, anything you need, anybody that you need dead, we will help you smash. We will obliterate them, frankly, as we have for so long. We don't care about the USS Liberty or NUMEC materials that may or may not have been stolen. We don't care about JFK, possibly Charlie Kirk. Who knows? Some are saying, I'm not saying that, frankly. And we don't even care about the spy devices that your Mossad left behind in recent months in our Secret Service response vehicles. Frankly, who cares about that? It's a small thing. What's a foreign nation spying on the United States when we're such good friends and allies? Ladies and gentlemen, God bless the Jews. Israel first, America first, and good night.
Thank you, Mr. President, for coming. Give us that little talk.
So, Mr. President went off script a little bit. He's been just joking around a lot today, you guys. So, that was a funny little bit he did there. Just obvious parody, and he's clearly joking. So, good night, Mr. President. Hey, babies. Oh, we got some puppies and kitties. Oh, even the animals are just loving the president's good humor this evening and just really soaking it in.
For sure, for sure. I was going to show this video real quick. One more political, I guess. They're talking about just a montage of all of them saying the only reason they even shut the government down is for Leverage.
We need to do this while we have the leverage.
Of course, there will be, families that are going to suffer, but it is one of the few leverage times we have.
You reopen the government and we lose our leverage, there has to be an agreement right now. That's what this whole shutdown is about.
Republicans control the House, the Senate, and the White House. Frankly, this is our only moment of leverage.
The idea that you would give up all of your leverage and then hopefully get some sort of great deal coming down the pike is just a fool's errand.
Why are working families the leverage the Democrats need to get Obamacare fixed?
It's the only lever we have.
Democrats have this one little sliver right now when we've got some leverage here.
Some Republican senators have pushed a bill that would pay government workers.
I think that just gives the president more leverage.
Catherine was basically expressing, in her own words, the notion that our leverage right now are our votes.
Them wanting to solve the problem that we want to solve, but do it in a couple of days or a couple of weeks when we've given up our negotiating leverage.
Without that leverage, the minority party, would be stuck in the mud and not basically have anything to negotiate.
Fuck, man. Script? What's the deal, bro?
Yeah.
Super script. Super fucking script.
I seen Pocahontas on there, so we gotta play a video of Pocahontas real quick.
Right now, I don't like it, but unfortunately, that's the law.
Looks AI like a motherfucker. She looks weird.
She is weird. But look at her on the private jet. Then she realized they got a camera and she, oh shit, let me get behind her. Fucking hypocrites, man. Fucking hypocritical motherfuckers. Like Bernie Sanders talking about fucking wealth and he got 3 fucking mansions. Fuck them motherfuckers. Fuck these motherfuckers. Like that damn video where that guy, have you seen that? I seen it again the other day where the guy is a clip where he owns a convenience store and he's playing this fucked up music to drive the homeless population crazy.
Yes.
He's like, you're
That
hoping it'll
dude
help.
is a
He's like, no, I hope it fucking
king.
drives them fucking
Legend.
nuts. Fuck them motherfuckers.
Fuck these motherfuckers. Do you smell that? Shit. He's fucking hilarious. That dude is so based. Fuck these motherfuckers.
Yeah.
He is based.
That's what I think of them politicians. Fuck these
Dude.
motherfuckers.
Fuck these motherfuckers. That's a good meme. Oh, dude, yes.
That was classic video right there. I love it.
That's funny. Do you smell that? Breathe it in. He said, breathe it in. Take a big whiff.
Hell
Take
yeah.
a big whiff.
Hell yeah. All right. I'm going to get off. Let me get it right there. I'm going to get off politics. I'm done with politics.
All right.
Let's get this. Yeah, we're done with that. James can start back listening again. He'll be all right. Check this crazy stuff.
Come on back, brother. Come on home, brother.
It looks so lifelike, so they actually cutting off the.
好，我们看到这个小腿的这个
So people can
肌肉
see.
把它剪下来了。
I've seen these robots
Oh,
before, and
that's
people
right.
claimed they were humans inside suits or whatever. So they just want to show.
能走吗？
Dang.
Still got a robotic kind of walk, but that's still pretty impressive. This right here is kind of cool. Have a fucking drone in the roof of your car. That'd be kind of actually cool. Like fucking traffic jam, fly your fucking drone up, see what the fuck's going on, fly back down, realize which way, and then get out of here. Or you can video people going nuts in Memphis. I don't know. I shown that one. It's a 3D.
Whoa.
Yeah.
That's cool.
I seen somebody. It's actually 2D, but it looks 3D, and it's like
Right,
these fan blades.
it's not even turning. It's just the speed of the blades and the lights and the precision. Yeah, that's fire.
But it'd still be cool as hell to have. I mean,
Yeah, that's fire. You could actually like make it look like a big saw, and then make it look like it has turned sideways and reach into it, and even make it do fake blood. You could do some cool shit with that, even though you know it's 2D, right?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
You could make it like look like you done put your fingers into it and sprayed, But that's dark, I'm sorry about that. I apologize.
For sure. I showed that video. Here's this one's kind of interesting. U.S. Space Force physicists talking ancient Anunnaki. Check this out.
We're talking about the highly esoteric. We're talking about things that Madame Blavatsky or Rudolf Steiner was talking about. And speaking of life force, the idea of plasma quite possibly being a type of life form. Remember, it's Hans Alfvén, the great, we're talking about the pioneering, the founding father of magnetohydrodynamics, Nobel Prize winner, Hans Alfvén. Who speaks of this? Dr. Joseph Farrell, in his latest book, The Demon in the Ekur. It's actually pronounced Ekur. This was, put it this way, the Anunnaki. Commonly is pronounced Anunnaki, but I believe its Sumerian pronunciation was Anunnaki. We're talking about the children of the great god Anu and his spouse Ki, the children of heaven and earth. Some say the progenitors of humanity. I will not go there because I will not in any way assail people's religions. Everyone has the ability and the right to think as they believe. But what if plasma, these orbs that you saw, are a type of life?
I think so.
Can you imagine? Because it speaks directly to the Prigozhin effect. The whole idea that these dissipative structures, these non-linear structures represented by plasma, could quite possibly self-organize into a living entity.
It's cool, interesting stuff.
We're talking about that.
Oops. Get out of here.
Cymatics, frequency technology, harnessing powers that are ancient, elemental, yet perhaps lost wisdom. Those are topics that I think we should definitely come back to next week when we do our politic-free episode.
Mm-hmm. For sure. Yeah, James, I see Sweet said it in the chat there. Yeah, we, for ones listen, no politics next week. I don't care what happens in politics next week. We will not be talking it. We're going to talk. Bring your favorite ghost story, or subject, cryptids, Bigfoot. If you want to hear something, I've been on South Cedar Paranormal and many other shows and told some of my stories. So I'm going to share some more. I've never done it on my show actually. So It'd be kind of cool to actually have it on the A.I.P. Sharing some of the fun stories of things I've seen throughout my 46 years. I've seen some amazing stuff from all the way when I was little. Um, find out later that my family runs with sensitive people where we can sense things. So it's gonna be I got told that later, and bunch of fun stories. Yeah, James, I'd be glad to have you on here. I said at the very beginning you had some fun stories. I know I've had a few. I was talking to somebody the other day. I remember, I think it was Raz, was asking about, was saying something. I said I'd talk about it. I'm gonna bring up, some of that stuff like that. So y'all got some subjects y'all want to come up? Y'all come back next week. Put in the chat, ask questions, and yeah, Karen, they do run in the family. They really do. It's pretty amazing. Especially like me talking to my mom before, and her telling, like, she listened to some of the shows where I went on other people's show. I went on Jess Rogi's show. I've gone on James's show. I've been on UFO Chronicles, told some stories. I say, who else did I go on and told? There's somebody else too. I'll think of it a second. And told these stories, and it's some amazing experiences. There are a bunch of small. I got a bunch of small ones. There ain't a bunch of long stories and nothing like that. Short stories of what I've seen, and because I ain't lying, I don't stick around too long. If some kind of haunted or whatever, other than my old house I had, that damn thing was haunted as hell. But which you can actually go through. I actually can go through my snap videos and stuff. There's one where I actually recorded a voice pop up. Was
Oof.
While I was recording. I was recording a pre-record podcast, and there's a voice that popped up. So it's just, and the way this mic is, it's got to be real damn close. So it got close enough to say, and say something. So it was pretty wild. It wasn't live, nothing like that. Nobody else there. It was pretty wild. And actually having another voice come through freaked me out while I was, because when I edit, I just go through and I'm like listening for, especially before, I know now kind of what parts I've messed up on, so I know where to look for. Before I used to like listen to, I still listen to the whole thing again, but I listen to, and I'm listening to see where I messed up on words and stuff like that, and fix stuff. And I'm just listening and doing multitasking, doing other stuff. And then all of a sudden I heard, hey, and I'm like, what? And what was that? And I went back and backed it up, and it actually, I'll tell this story, I guess, for, preview next week. And then I look back, and it actually showed me where, the dictation or whatever I said, it came up on there. So they absolutely, Riverside absolutely heard whatever the hell it was. And yeah.
That's fucked up.
So yeah, I've actually recorded that, and then a bunch of other stories. Like James heard a bunch of them. And so going to have fun next week. Yeah, Wally, that's where I met Wally's World on the Jess Rogie show. So, good times for sure.
11/11. Make a wish.
Yeah, namaste. But let me go ahead. Let's hit some feel good videos and
feel good time, baby.
Yeah, we got to. Look at little baby. My fault. My fault. I had one bite the hell out of me. A little kitten was underneath the hood of my truck. I looked up, happened to hear something, and I popped my hood, and there's a little kitten there. And that damn thing, I got it all the way out, and it locked down on my damn finger. I don't think I'm playing this music, but this is pretty.
Wherever you go.
Little girl trying to use the tablet to do stuff. I love watching little Traco operators fill up them little dump truck and little kids. Yeah, this is pretty cool here. Yeah, there's convenience stores. Seen a little girl doing that, and now you got grown folks doing it. Yeah, Wally, they sure. It's crazy. It's crazy. I got almost to 300, and watching it start going backwards, like it's crazy how much when you're talking truth. They don't want truth out there. They want the ones that they'll give them what they want to hear. These two cows, when their owner comes home.
I'll take it in, but don't.
Owner comes home. Big old puppies. 400-pound puppies.
Ha.
That damn Pepper and Charlie right there as soon as I get out.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Ricky, did you see that video of that bull when that boy drops that bull off in that pasture full of cows, full of heifers?
And I hadn't seen that
Oh,
one.
man. Bro, it's like, bro, you'll have to look it up, like bull happy about females, or bull says thank you for all the ladies.
Oh, I
It's
bet.
like he turns around to the owner, and like you could just see on his face, he's like, bro, fucking thank you, dude. It's crazy.
You're the
It's
greatest.
crazy that when he realizes that he's been dropped off in heaven, with the
Oh, yeah.
70 virgins, is
This next video, it might give you a little tear. I don't know.
Come back, buddy.
I bet Shadow does this to me.
Oh, look at him. Oh, look at him.
Big orange. He's big orange. Look at this little guy. Though.
Oh, little guy. Look at the little dude. Hey, dude. Hey, little dude.
You playing peekaboo.
Hey, little dude. Mine had to come in here and see what all the mound was about.
Oh, I bet. Yeah, I got my headphones on, so they would have done the same thing, I'm sure. This one's funny. Oh, you caught me.
Te cogí. No seas descarado si le estabas dando besitos.
Like, wait a minute, you caught me liking this damn thing. This is pretty. These little geese. Little geese and little girls, like, I guess she's doing it for the dogs, but the geese decided to walk under. Stop that snoring, Daddy. Stop that shit. This is pretty cool. Amazing how some of them dogs can run and jump like that. Check out this big baby. It's owl. Get out of here, music.
Oh, wow. Whoa, dude. He's tripping.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
No petting the owl.
He's little bitty.
It is. Like, you see how big the feather is compared
Yeah,
to...
he's a little bitty owl. That's cool. Little dude, man.
Yeah, a raven speaking Russian give you some nightmare feel for the night, having this damn big ass blackbird fucking speaking Russian to you.
Молодец.
Молодец какой.
Молодец.
Хорошечка.
Молодец.
Молодец.
Сейчас очень много снимается сказок. Каруш, ты меня перебиваешь. Ты в курсе?
Конечно. Конечно.
That's fucking craziest thing I see. I don't know what it's damn saying. I wish I knew. I love it. This video is AI right here, but that damn raven thing, that's scary.
Blank on blank on blank on blank.
Yeah, but this video is AI. I don't know how if you can tell or not, but this is most likely AI on this video here.
Hey, hey, stop that. It's midnight. Hand over the banjo. Hey, hey, not
midnight. Give me that horn. Hey, knock it off. It's midnight. Give me those. Hey, quit it. It's midnight. Give me that pipe. No more playing tonight. Hey, cut it out. It's midnight. Hand it over. Hey, quit it. It's midnight. Hand over the drums. No more jam session tonight. You hear me?
They don't do that at midnight, but they'll fucking start doing them damn fucking zoomies and shit. Tearing shit up. I saw this video. It's the how excited this dude gets in just a second. You'll see his just pure joy. Like you takes him like back to it like he's a kid. Check this out.
Now, this is something I always wanted to do. You know how when you used to be a kid and you used to drive and you see a truck and you wanted to do like this and blow the horn? Let me see if I can get somebody to blow the horn. Wait a minute, what happened to the traffic? Where's the traffic? Oh, okay, we got it coming this way there for it. Hey, how y'all doing? Blow your horn. Blow your horn. Hoo hoo. They ain't paying me no attention. Hey, blow your horn. How you doing? Nobody love me. Here come a truck. I did it, man. I got one. Yeah, there goes another. Now, this is something I always wanted to do. You know.
That's awesome, man. I just thought his just pure joy of right here.
Here come a truck.
Just
I did it, man. I got one. Yeah, there goes another. Now,
hey, he looks like he probably, he might be in the 50s or 60s or something. Hell, maybe 40. I don't know. He might be a rough 40 something. But he just took him back as a kid. I like that. I really like that video.
Okay, here's the deal. I give you this piece of fish. You sing me a song. I'm just kidding.
He's like, please don't kill me.
There's the song.
Huh. Wow. That's cool.
That is cool.
Woo!
Bald eagle. Hey, that's what I thought. It's pretty cool. This video here, why all the construction jobs take so damn fucking long? Here you go.
The Instagram one is not quite as dope as the fucking TikTok punctuation sound thingy.
No,
Anyway.
it ain't.
Yeah. You know what I'm talking about.
It ain't.
It's so fucking. It's the stamp on shit, Cheers.
But yeah, that's. But he better spin that son of a bitch the other way a couple times. You know that them track hoes have a limit of how many times they can spin around.
Are you dead serious? I thought that was a joke.
No. You can twist that son of a bitch off.
You can spin.
Yeah. No, you can
Stop. I did not.
It's a bunch.
I thought that was a fucking joke.
No. It's like you can go. It's like 13 times or something like that, or 12. Like you gotta go a lot of times in a row, but you can. You keep going.
It's not.
Yeah, it's not.
It's like the money printing debt bubble. Like you can do it a lot, but you can't do it forever. There is a limit. Ha. Sorry, politics. That's economics, actually, but.
I can send this video to some friends. Send this to Willie Mack. They're talking about getting a big ass cat. Here's a big ass cat. Look at this monster.
Conniving looking motherfucker. This motherfucker's on the
motherfucker, you better
bullshit,
have my
dog.
food. A little baby one.
That one looks crazy too. Got
Yeah.
some links mixed up in that bitch.
Something.
Ears on that motherfucker. Look like a butterfly from the top. That's wild.
That big son going, hell, you better have
That's
this food ready. That's what
crazy.
it's gonna
Boy,
eat
I would
you.
be, man, I'm trimming them claws every day. Trim. Dremel tools zzz, every day. Got me fucked up, man, living with a monster.
Yeah, the baby's cute, but that big mama, whatever. And hell, if that's a mama, that means, losing the male is bigger, you know?
Damn, dude.
How big is a fucking male? That's just crazy. Let's put it back. Yeah. Having that look at you, wake up in the middle of the night. Open your eyes, and that motherfucker is looking at you dead in the eye. I'm throwing hands with that son of a bitch. I won't lie.
He looks like he's coming to collect something.
Yeah. Look, put it back where he was. Yeah, he looks like he's coming.
Yes.
Yeah.
Damn.
Here's what this son of a bitch is saying right here. I got the clip for it. I got it. This is what he's saying right now when he's walking up on you.
I have come here to chew bubblegum and kick ass. And I'm all out of bubblegum.
You can see that. Looking at that, you can see his. Yeah.
That's an adaptation of Dazed and Confused at the party under the moon tower. Right? He says, I came here to do two things. Kick some ass and drink some beers. Looks like we're almost out of beers.
Hell yeah.
Next one now.
Another big kitty.
What is that?
Fucking tiger. They don't purr.
Jeez, bro.
Yeah, now.
Golly, man.
That's another one. You fucking wake up and you wake up middle of the night and that's looking straight at you.
You ever see Mike
Snorting at
Tyson? Mike Tyson on Tucker Carlson talking about his tigers, full-grown tigers, sleeping with him, the fucking smell and all their bullshit, like all their antics, like that shit's wild. Mike Tyson is a fucking beast of a man, sleeping with tigers, bro.
Yeah, that's one of the first things he did. He bought a fucking tiger. He was
wild, bro.
Like Tony Montana, man. But that damn thing, yeah. I love animals, but I don't want to get eaten by the motherfuckers either, though.
No, bro. How about that one?
Yeah. This is pretty cool. In 2017, retired Marine Staff Sergeant Jose Sanchez lost part of his left leg in Afghanistan, ran the entire Boston Marathon carrying an American flag. This is a little clip
From Boston, this is a retired Marine Staff Sergeant Jose Luis Sanchez, who lost the lower part of his left leg serving in Afghanistan, completes the Boston Marathon, carried the American flag the entire race, finishing in 5:46:13, raising money for soldiers wounded in combat. The flag he's got with him, sent to him by his patrol unit, had inspirational messages written to him as he recovered in the hospital. Truly and sincerely spectacular stuff there. From Boston.
What are we doing? What are we doing? There we go. That's fucking fire.
Oh yeah. I say it's all okay. It's what I say on here. Feel good video. It's just like, except for the one might have made somebody cry. That one, but. Who? Did I hit this? That's just. I've been playing the whole. I played some of the videos I played last week. Oh, it's no big deal. I didn't realize that. Look at that big motherfucker. Have a fucking pet unicorn?
No thanks. Is that the Ace Ventura rhino?
Look at someone's running around playing.
Where's the butthole? Hey.
That's crazy. But she ain't out there with him though. She's smart. She's playing with him outside the fence. I wouldn't get in that motherfucker with him either. And did you know that rhino, his Latin name is unicornus? So he is a unicorn. An AI video.
I ate one corn one time, so unicorn.
Check this out. I used to want to do rally driving. I still wouldn't mind doing one. I don't know. I don't think I can do it now. My early 20s, I guarantee I could have been a rally driver. Now, I don't know. That's crazy. All them people helped him out and pulled him out of the damn ditch. Maybe set up all along the ditch, all along the tracks and stuff, you know, because it's going through all them towns and stuff. It's crazy. It's so good.
That looks just like my Mopar. Bob, holy shit. Oh, it's funny. Oh my gosh, that's Israel and then everything that's ever happened to them. I'm joking. I don't even know who's watching the show at this point. I'm just fucking kidding.
There's a kitten on top of this lady's head. We're gonna get extra cat videos and stuff today. Look at this little baby kitten. I mean, rabbit. Look at that little thing.
Wow. Come here.
Look at that little ball of fur. Fucking cotton ball with eyes. Oh, this is a funny video. Oh, damn popping. I like this video here. This made me laugh. Look at the end. Close the door or I go back talking shit. Come on.
Cats are, well, we can talk about it more next week, but they have the eyes and color patterns of serpents, bro. And they are like uniquely alien.
What James say? They're alien. They are
Bro,
alien
they are
overlords.
fucking, they are other. They are extra, like, right, terrestrial, right? I don't know. I'm
I don't think
tripping.
that's an AI bunny. That's just a little baby bunny there. And Lucy, because I said that because I've had it saved in there for a little while, and Lucy, if it's AI, it'll pop up and tell me, hey, it's an AI video or something like that. So, yeah, I don't think it is. I think that's a real little baby bunny. Check out this fucking tree. I had that in my yard. Built fucking yeah, music gonna get me.
What?
What the fuck? Hey, we don't need no ads. This is funny here. His owner always stops at his pub and get him a beer, and now the wife is walking him. So
Just bring him in.
Gotta get him out again, bro. Look at it. Bless him. Take it. Oh, it's absolutely brilliant.
I don't want you to just go more in. He's looking at the other people like, come on, tell me to go in.
Never. He should be looking at marketing team. I turned out.
I bet Georgie says, all right, we'll go in there. All right, jump up.
She's gonna have to carry him.
It's not going anywhere, is it? You have to carry him out. So that's it. I'm not going to let you down. He don't want to go, is he?
Handsome boy.
Oh man, that's brilliant.
I know it's fine.
And look at this kitty and his horse.
It's a nice ass on this horse. That's a quote from a movie, if you didn't know. A really cool movie with socialist undertones, but I like it nonetheless.
Oh, yeah.
It's the newest Robin Hood with Jamie Foxx and that gay British kid that's so handsome that I'm attracted to sexually in my subconscious. That guy. What's his name? You know the guy. He was in all the fucking King Service or King Secret Agent fucking shit with the jawline. Real good looking chap. Fucking Brit, I've said too much, I think, already, but you guys will figure it out. But that guy plus Jamie Foxx, it's a Robin Hood rendition.
Yeah.
But anyway, something kind of just, gave me those vibes. Anyway,
I haven't watched that Robin Hood. I didn't hear good things about it, so I didn't. I've watched so many of them, but I didn't
which
hear
one's
good
your
things about it.
favorite? What's your favorite fucking Robin Hood, man, huh?
Men in Tights.
Yeah, you're telling me your age. Mine is the Russell Crowe. It's like, it's got that Braveheart, fucking Patriot, fucking Gladiator, fucking 300 kind of epic feel to it, right? It's got this larger than, but Men in Tights is fucking tits, bro. So, yeah, and then
it's like kind of authentic, I guess. Yeah, probably
not
so,
going for not comedy, right.
Not comedy. And I guess it'd be the one with
Russell Crowe.
No, not Russell Crowe.
No?
Before that. No.
What? There's an older one. I need to see it. What's the older one?
Yeah, Patrick Stewart was in Men in Tights.
I forget how goddamn
Robin Hood.
Old you fuckers are.
God
what?
Dang it!
I thought that was kind of throwback.
I mean, I watched them all the way back to like the early 40s with Errol Flynn and stuff. You ever watch them?
I'm gonna put it to you this way: Who's your favorite Bond?
Prince of Thieves. Prince of Thieves. Have you ever seen Robin Hood? Prince of Thieves.
Oh, Prince of Thieves. No, I'm writing that down.
It's got Kevin Costner. Kevin Costner's Robin Hood. It actually is a good. That's a good like.
Don't do what?
Yeah.
Oh, you're blowing my mind right now. Costner. Hold on.
Yeah, you never. Holy shit!
I didn't know that. Costner is Robin Hood, and it's called Prince of Thieves.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
No, I didn't know that. I like Costner. I really like Robin Hood. All the Robin Hoods. Frankly, the only Robin Hood
it's got Morgan Freeman in it too.
The Trading App. You know the Trading App. They shut down trading to protect GameStop as their stock slid into oblivion. And frankly, they protected big money at the expense of the small trader, betraying the very brand of Robin Hood. So fuck Robin Hood, the Trading App, but all of the great films starring Russell Crowe, Costner, and others, American classics, and we support you.
I think if you watch the old ones, like way before our time, like combine our age together, fucking time, like Errol Flynn, like he was like Olympic swimmer and stuff. Like, he was legit.
Fucking name drop, bro. Wow. I haven't heard that name in a while.
Yeah, he legit was like a legit athlete and stuff like that.
I'll tell you what. My favorite Bond though is your boy, the other beautiful British guy, none other than Daniel Craig. I mean, those were the Bonds where they dropped all the juicy Illuminati nuggets. If you study those films, the fucking playbook, bro.
You don't like Pierce?
And the Broccoli family. I mean, Alex Jones may be controlled opposition, a total plant, 80-20 truth. I get that, but like he spoke on the Broccoli family, the Bond films, these villains that they portrayed, these are real life villains. Water wars, intelligence infiltration, you name it. Obviously the first one was like stock trading, shorting airlines, and then committing terrorist attacks. Obviously a nod to 9/11. That was in the Casino Royale, and then you fast forward to bioweapons at the very end. I mean, like the whole thing is like telling you what their big play is. So the fucking Daniel Craig Bonds, if nothing else, they're entertaining, but they are a study in the playbook of the New World Order. Whether that's your consent, whether that's them getting consent from you by putting their evil plans in your face, and it may be, or whether that's one entity, one force out there showing you. I don't know. Maybe it's both, but
Could
it
be.
is what it is. So
Have
anyway,
you speaking of Daniel Craig, have you seen Knives Out?
yes, great stuff.
Yeah, he's
Yep.
that lot. They would call it out the
Yep. I like the
that
detective
fucking
stuff.
Southern gentleman accent coming from a Brit. Like that's like the quintessential Hollywood. You know, oh good sir. Yeah, I seen a comedian talk about that one time. It was that accent. You know, and you know it had like Southerners actually talk like that. Like yeah, we got our buddy. You know, lives in the trailer park. You know, hello good sir.
Ha.
I collected a few of them catalytic converters today. I cooked me up some I cooked me up some of them meth today. You know, it's just like there's nobody fucking talking like Foghorn Leghorn and shit.
I'm a part of a certain organization that I need not mention. Is you is or is you ain't my constituents. My
It's so-
constituents.
Yeah, brother, where out there?
Bro, fucking Arca Butler Strong, North Mississippi shout out. We already played a video that was talking about $7,000 and not talking and not caring about the dead Palestinian kids. We played a whole video with like bars. That bitch had bars, AI bars that were fucking ruthless. Netanyahu. And then there was the lady speaking her fluent Hebrew, dragging Mr. Benjamin Netanyahu through the bramble of
Yeah,
damnation.
if you
and
missed that, like go back and
war
watch
crimes
that.
and atrocities. I mean, you know, hey, so I don't think there's much that they're gonna. There's not much more to do or say to try to get our show demonetized, deplatformed, or otherwise censored. So
Absolutely.
you know,
Spotify keeps fucking kicking my shows off. Like the last 3 have kicked it off.
Spotify, fucking A, dude.
Fucking YouTube is like I sent a screenshot to Jamie the other day. I fucking like 3. I had like 8 fucking copyright and fucking raising hell with me, but we haven't said it in this show. I can't believe we haven't said it. If you don't see us on YouTube next week, you know, look for Rumble. But
Rumble.
We'll be on Rumble. But yeah, YouTube's getting a little more open a little bit, I guess. But it is, you know, it's a slow drag. But I appreciate y'all keep coming out here every week and gonna keep on having fun. Like I said, next week, make sure you subscribe next week. Conspiracy Christmas of cryptids, ghosts, haunted places, demons, whatever we want to. Like I said, y'all want to talk about stuff, y'all can bleep bloop in the chat, in the comments.
Bleep bloop.
Bleep bloop in there and let us know. You know, like I said, come back next week and you know, ask questions and stuff. We're gonna have fun talking all kinds of crazy stuff.
I know you see that poster on the wall, Ricky.
I see it. Oh, the UFC? Or
APFC.
AP.
That's
yeah.
you, big dog. That's you, me, and Dylan and Dave
Oh,
Brandon,
yeah,
bro.
yeah.
Look here, though. back behind me, I got a memorabilia board. I'm gonna show you that, and we're going. I want to do something for you and for our boy. You know what I'm saying, for the holidays.
Hell yeah, that's cool.
Obviously, it won't be a surprise to you because I just kind of let the cat out the bag. But
you good, man?
Yeah. Well, I'm gonna need your help anyway, though, with the audio, video, because some of it'll be digital too. We'll do some cool shit too, like
Yeah.
on
Anything I can
that
help.
side of things too, man.
You're right, Karen. Thanksgiving first. We can't skip Thanksgiving because, and the beauty of Thanksgiving this year is I got a boy JJ gonna be fighting up in Bowling Green on the 22nd, and so after the 22nd, that next Thursday is Thanksgiving, so he don't have to. It'll be the holidays, and you don't have to. I hate seeing my fighters that cut weight, during the holiday season. It's so hard on them. But
they don't get
so he'll be
good
able to
stuff.
get. That's JJ's gonna be like 210 when he come back after the Thanksgiving holidays.
Man, look, we'll do a special Thanksgiving just for Jay on the backside. On the backside, you know we will.
Hell yeah! So,
All heart style.
We're gonna have fun. Like I said, we're gonna keep doing this. And more surprises coming. Gonna have more special guests. I got a bunch of people who's reached out, and so I'm trying to coordinate some schedules and stuff like now with them. So it's crazy to see so many people reach out to me and want to come on the show, and I appreciate that. And it's amazing. Like, people want to come on here, and I'm so thankful. Thankful for all of y'all for keep coming back and listening, staying up late with us, and we're gonna keep on keeping on. We're gonna keep doing this thing that we love. We'll keep adding more masks on my wall and see which ones y'all got to figure out which ones are new and stuff like that. I will show y'all this one real quick before we get the hell out of here. Let's see. How we do? There we go. Zoom, yeah. Oop, wrong direction. Ooh, this camera's pretty cool. This thing can zoom in. This one here is pretty cool. It's all one piece of wood. This is my random midnight fucking talking shit. But it's all
Second from the right. Second from
right
the
there.
right. The Oonga Boonga looking motherfucker.
Hell yeah. That one dude said that looked like his fucking cousin or something like that.
Death by Oonga Boonga.
But it's got a chain on top, and it's fucking made out of wood, one piece of wood and stuff like that. So
Milwaukee, baby.
Yeah, Milwaukee. So for the ones I hadn't get to see. Yeah, I got some cool little masks. Been hadn't on. I see cool masks around. I go to antique places all over the place. There's my head, really zoomed in. Some authentic, like this little red one. That's just a repop, but the rest of them are actually. Some of them, a lot of them are old, probably 100 years old, like the big one. But wrong direction. Y'all got to see all kinds of my wall. I got to see my ceiling and everything. But I appreciate y'all. As always, y'all. We're gonna keeping on doing this. And was the pizza and the chicken grease? I'm gonna hit that outro. I love this song. Much love, and see y'all next week, or maybe sooner. Who knows?
Peace.
Where's outro? There we go.
Don't want no shackles on me. Don't want no shackles. Don't want no shackles on me. I sat down with Big Brother. Don't like those RFIDs. Got the blues about my freedom. Got the blues about tyranny. I got the blues about my freedom. Got the blues about tyranny. I sat down with Big Brother and the national ID. Don't want a chip in my wallet, chip in my car. And if I want to travel, it's nobody's business how far. Don't want no shackles. Don't want no shackles on me. I said shame on Big Brother, always tracking and tracing me. Don't want a chip in my mother, chip in my wife, a chip in my babies. Stay out of our life. Don't want no shackles. Don't want no shackles on me. I sat down with Big Brother. No more slavery. Play it for me, baby. Now, do you want a chip in your forehead, a chip in your arm, always tweaking your brain and causing you harm? Don't want no shackles. Don't want no shackles on me. I sat down with Big Brother in the good old USA. I sat down with Big Brother, down with Big Brother, down with Big Brother, down with Big Brother, down with Big Brother. Don't want a spy chip in me. Everybody, I sat down with Big Brother, down with Big Brother, down with Big Brother, down with Big Brother, down with Big Brother. It's all about liberty.
I have come here to chew bubblegum and kick ass. And I'm all out of bubblegum.